Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the second game of our doubleheader and Between the Baselines, brought to you by Ron Lynch, financial advisor, Edward Jones Investments. We're going to start things off with an interesting event as there is a special presentation going on the field. And, it's called the Friend of Youth Award. The Southeast District Athletic Board has established an award to recognize men and women who have provided long and dedicated service as timers, announcers, scorekeepers, team physicians, medical trainers, and chain crew volunteers. The Friend of Youth, the Friend of Youth Award honors those who have given countless hours and years in this capacity. It takes many volunteers to enable the school athletic program to function smoothly. Timers, announcers, scorekeepers, doctors, chain crew members, and other volunteers are instrumental in this regard. The board is pleased to recognize these dedicated people. One of those is the one receiving the award today. It's Mr. Bob McLean. Bob has been a fixture at Whiteoak sporting events for close to 50 years. For 33 of those years, Bob has served the Wildcats as a bookkeeper, scoreboard operator, announcer, and even bus driver. He started keeping the scorebook for the boys basketball team in 1989 and then took on a girls book as well in the mid-90s. By the late 90s, he was running the scoreboard and announcing for all basketball, volleyball, and baseball teams at every level. For baseball, Bob volunteers all his time. If somehow he ends up with an evening that he's not at home at a home game working, you'll find him on the road supporting the Cats. Bob has been a part of the two Final Four teams, 2002 boys basketball and 2018 baseball, and 6 regional teams. Bob is fiercely loyal to his Whiteoak Wildcats. Please join the Southeast District Athletic Board honoring a true friend of the youth, Mr. Bob McLean. And that is going on now as we speak out on the field. And for you, those of you watching on Good Guys TV, you already know that. And what a well-deserved award, as Bob, as we said, has dedicated lots and lots of time, not just to Whiteoak, although that has been his first love. Of course, it has been really important to him, just the youth and what happens in our marketplace as a teacher, as well as his dedication to sports. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back. The Between the Baseline show continues right after this on the Shack Sports Radio TV network.
Our business is helping you grow. We're Baxter Tractor. We take care of you like family.
For incredible sales and service, Baxter Tractor is the name to know, and for the ultimate tractor, Kubota is the name to trust. Kubota's compact tractors and zero-turn mowers have been engineered from the ground up to deliver top quality.
Our business is helping you grow. Baxter Tractor. Barry Chevrolet Buick, your best deal dealer.
Hi, I'm Sean McFarland. The McFarland family has been in the car business for over 70 years. That's 4 generations of our family serving yours. And we're honored that you've continued to put your trust in us. Barry Chevrolet Buick, big enough to serve you and small enough to know you.
Barry Chevrolet Buick, your best deal dealer.
The easiest way to give your home or business a new look is with new flooring from the Carpet Outlet. Locally owned and operated since 1979, the Carpet Outlet stocks thousands of colors and styles from all the major manufacturers of carpet, hardwood, tile, luxury vinyl tile, and laminate flooring. For top quality flooring at prices that'll floor you, visit the Carpet Outlet on Tri-County Road, just a few miles west of Winchester, Ohio. Or check them out on Facebook by searching Winchester Carpet Outlet.
Abby's Place is people's newest restaurant with delicious home-style cooking. Saturday, June 4th, Abby's Place is the place to be. Stop in and try their grand opening menu featuring smoked brisket, frog legs, and grilled chicken. Good. That's Saturday, June 4th from 4 to 8. Come by to check out the restaurant's new style and satisfy your hunger. Abby's Place. Come as a guest, leave as a friend. Abby's Place, formerly known as White Star, is located in downtown Peoples.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's Whiteoak taking on Huntington Ross. Huntington Ross Huntsman versus the Whiteoak Wildcats. Let's take a look at that Huntington Ross lineup to start things off. It's number 2, Mitchell Willis. He is a sophomore. Number 3 is Weston Taylor. He is a junior. Number 4 is Alan Smith. He's a senior. Another senior is Caleb Smith. Seth Throckmorton, wearing number 6, is a freshman. Sophomore DJ Crocker wears number 7. Number 8 is Kevin Barr. He's a freshman. Another junior is Corbin Long. He wears number 9. Number 11 is Braden Leach, and Braden is a sophomore. Another sophomore, Maverick Smith, wears number 12. Number 13 is Brian Hertenstein, senior. Junior, Dalton Black, wears number 14. Number 17, Gabe Neff, is a freshman. Freshman Matthew Jordan wears number 18. 33, Isaiah Schmidt, is a sophomore, and sophomore John Black wears number 35. Head coach Ed Yates, and that's the Huntington Ross Huntsman. We'll take another quick break. We'll be back. I'll let you know who's on this Whiteoak roster right after this on Good Guys Radio TV.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
If something happens to you, will your family be taken care of? It's a scary thought, but preparing for the unexpected can give you peace of mind. With a life insurance policy from Encova Insurance, you can secure your family's financial future. Contact Link Insurance Service today to find out how simple it is to keep your family protected, no matter what happens. Visit linkinsuranceservice.com or call Shirley Link at 695-0611. Do you have a roofing or siding project? At Higgins, they manufacture steel roofing and siding every business day. With 17 colors in stock and 70,000 pieces of trim, they are prepared to ship your project immediately. Remember Higgins for your 40-year warranted, Energy Star compliant, American-made steel roofing and siding. Located 7 miles west of Hillsboro on U.S. Route 50 and on AC Avenue, just off 35 in Jackson. Call 800-782-4239 or visit them on the web at higginsroofing.com.
Getting fit? That's easy. Oh, I got this. Oh, this is ridiculous. My Kasasa checking was easier than this.
With a Kasasa checking account, you get rewards. For having a checking account, it's that easy.
I think I pulled a hammy.
Back, ladies and gentlemen, again, it's Between the Baselines, brought to you by Ronald Lynch, financial advisor at Edward Jones Investments in Maysville. Let's take a look at that Whiteoak roster in its entirety. Number 30, Jason Applegate. He's a freshman. Freshman Matthew Bales wears number 7. Junior Landon Barnett wears number 1. Senior Connor Butler wears number 5. Number 22, that's Dakota Clift. He's a sophomore. 32 is Solomon Combs. He's a freshman. Junior David Donahue wears 15. Junior Carson Emery wears number 4. 27, that's Ian Griffith. He's a junior. 6, Caden Moonstone, a sophomore. Number 10, Nate Price, a junior. Number 3, Lucan Rhodes, a junior. Freshman Xander Rhodes wears 23. Eli Roberts is a sophomore wearing number 8. Number 18, Isaiah Rowe, is a sophomore. And number 19, Wyatt Ruark, is a freshman. And head coach, Mr. Chris Veit. Their final record so far 12-1. They're 18-9 as we come in here today. As they're facing off to play the Huntington Ross Huntsman. We'll take another break. We'll be back. I've got lineups and more after this on Good Guys Radio TV.
Snappy Tomato Pizza.
What makes the food from Snappy Tomato so good? 2 words, fresh ingredients. Fresh dough, cheese, tomato sauce, plus high-grade meats, produce, and seasonings come together to prepare Snappy's full menu, fresh every day. Pizza, pasta, salad, hoagies, each handcrafted by dedicated cooks who understand quality ingredients are the star. Visit snappytomato.com for the location near you. Lunch, dinner, or late night, Snappy has the ingredients to remind you fresh tastes best.
Snappy Tomato Pizza.
It's new. It's exciting. It's TV for our local area. GoodGuysRadioTV.com. That's GoodGuysRadioTV.com. Live TV coverage of high school sports. Live TV coverage of local fairs and festivals. Live TV for our local area and on-demand video when you want it. GoodGuysRadioTV.com. That's GoodGuysRadioTV.com.
Our business is helping you grow. We're Baxler Tractor. We take care of you like family.
For incredible sales and service, Baxla Tractor is the name to know, and for the ultimate tractor, Kubota is the name to trust. Kubota's compact tractors and zero-turn mowers have been engineered from the ground up to deliver top quality.
Our business is helping you grow. Baxler Tractor. Barry Chevrolet Buick, your best deal dealer.
Hi, I'm Sean McFarland. The McFarland family has been in the car business for over 70 years. That's 4 generations of our family serving yours. And we're honored that you've continued to put your trust in us. Barry Chevrolet Buick, big enough to serve you and small enough to know you.
Barry Chevrolet Buick, your best deal dealer.
Back, ladies and gentlemen, for all you Sac fans, I say Manchester's down 6-0. Girls softball against Notre Dame. Yet to play today. Fayetteville plays Bradford at 2 p.m. and Fairfield versus Portsmouth West at 2 p.m. as well. That's in softball. Earlier today, if you missed it here on Good Guys Radio TV, it was Fairfield knocking off Ironton St. Joe. Final score 11-1 in 5 innings. Up next, Whiteoak versus Huntington Ross. Let's take a look at that Whiteoak lineup the way we have it. And it'll be Lucan Rhodes leading things off and playing shortstop. Landon Barnett, the third baseman, will bat second. Carson Emery, the center fielder, bats third. Batting fourth, that's the catcher, Nate Price. Eli Roberts plays second base and bats fifth. Batting sixth is Ian Griffith, the right fielder. David Donahue, the first baseman, will bat eighth and, bat seventh. Batting eighth, Connor Butler, the pitcher. And batting ninth, the designated hitter, Xander Rhodes. We will take a quick break. I'll be back. I'll give you the Huntsman lineup right after this on Good Guys Radio TV.
The easiest way to give your home or business a new look is with new flooring from the Carpet Outlet. Locally owned and operated since 1979, the Carpet Outlet stocks thousands of colors and styles from all the major manufacturers of carpet, hardwood, tile, luxury vinyl tile, and laminate flooring. For top quality flooring at prices that'll floor you, visit the Carpet Outlet on Tri-County Road, just a few miles west of Winchester, Ohio. Or check them out on Facebook by searching Winchester Carpet Outlet.
Abby's Place is people's newest restaurant with delicious home-style cooking. Saturday, June 4th, Abby's Place is the place to be. Stop in and try their grand opening menu featuring smoked brisket, frog legs, and grilled chicken. Good. That's Saturday, June 4th from 4 to 8. Come by to check out the restaurant's new style and satisfy your hunger. Abby's Place. Come as a guest, leave as a friend. Abby's Place, formerly known as White Star, is located in downtown Peoples.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
If something happens to you, will your family be taken care of? It's a scary thought, but preparing for the unexpected can give you peace of mind. With a life insurance policy from Encova Insurance, you can secure your family's financial future. Contact Link Insurance Service today to find out how simple it is to keep your family protected, no matter what happens. Visit linkinsuranceservice.com or call Shirley Link at 695-0611.
Back, ladies and gentlemen, they're having the coaches meeting down on the field. And by the way, if you just joined us, congratulations, Bob McLean, longtime White Oak supporter. A few minutes ago, here before our ball game, received a Friend of the Youth Award presented by the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Quite a special event. He's been involved in Whiteoak High School sports and education over almost 50 years. What a nice run it has been, and what a dedicated gentleman. Let's take a look at the visitors on the scoreboard, the Huntington Ross Huntsmen and their lineup. Brayton Leach will play shortstop and bat first. Caleb Smith will play third base and bat second. DJ Crocker, the catcher, will bat third. Batting cleanup, the pitcher, Dalton Black. Mitchell Wills will play third base and bat fifth. Batting sixth, John Black, the left fielder. The right fielder, Brian Hertenstein, will bat seventh. Batting eighth, Seth Throckmorton, the shortstop. And batting ninth, Alan Smith, the center fielder. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back after this. Looks like first pitch is just around the corner. And first, this here on the Shack Sports Radio Network.
Do you have a roofing or siding project? At Higgins, they manufacture steel roofing and siding every business day. With 17 colors in stock and 70,000 pieces of trim, they are prepared to ship your project immediately. Remember Higgins for your 40-year warranted, Energy Star compliant, American-made steel roofing and siding. Located 7 miles west of Hillsboro on US Route 50 and on AC Avenue, just off 35 in Jackson. Call 800-782-4239 or visit them on the web at higginsroofing.com.
Getting fit? That's easy. Oh, I got this. Oh, this is ridiculous. My Casasa checking was easier than this.
With a Casasa checking account, you get rewards. For having a checking account, it's that easy.
I think I pulled a hammy.
Snappy Tomato Pizza. What makes the food from Snappy Tomato so good? 2 words, fresh ingredients. Fresh dough, cheese, tomato sauce, plus high-grade meats, produce, and seasonings come together to prepare Snappy's full menu, fresh every day. Pizza, pasta, salad, hoagies, each handcrafted by dedicated cooks who understand quality ingredients are the star. Visit snappytomato.com for the location near you. Lunch, dinner, or late night, Snappy has the ingredients to remind you fresh tastes best.
Snappy Tomato Pizza.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're about ready to have our first pitch. It's just around the corner as we continue between the baselines. Brought to you by Ron Lynch, financial advisor, Edward Jones Investments. On the mound for the Huntington Huntsman is Dalton Black. For the Whiteoak Wildcats, it'll be Connor Butler. He's pitched 50 and 2/3 innings. He's given up 22 runs, 8 of them earned, 37 hits, as he has struck out 51 and is a 1.11 ERA. Defensively, Whiteoak will have Connor Butler on the mound. Nate Price will be behind the plate. David Donahue at first, Eli Roberts at second, and Landon Barnett at third. Lucan Rhodes is at shortstop. Caden Moonstone is in left field. Carson Emery's in center, and Ian Griffith is in right. And that's the Whiteoak Wildcats. We'll take one final break. The pitcher's on the mound. No, I'll tell you what, we're going to keep it right here. They're going to start the first pitch, and that'll end between the baselines. Brought to you by Ron Lynch, financial advisor, Edward Jones Investments. And don't forget, stay with us after our ball game for the Adams County Regional Medical Center Coaches Comments Show. And we'll also have our Wendy's Old Fashioned Hamburger. That's Wendy's Old Fashioned Hamburgers on State Route 41 South in West Union. Player of the game, we'll be naming that. We've already given one of those today to a winning team. We hope to do that again here in the second game. Leading things off, Braylon Leach, the shortstop. He's only a sophomore for the Huntington Ross Huntsmen. As again, we'll have updates on scores as we have them for you. Manchester last we knew in the bottom of the sixth was down 6-0 in softball. And that first pitch is in, called strike one. No balls and one strike. Leach will be followed by Caleb Smith and DJ Crocker in that order. Butler likes to work very quickly. The pitch is in and called ball one. 1 ball and 1 strike. We want to thank John Woods Insurance for sponsoring our home runs in today's game. John Woods Insurance supporting all the community activities as well as sports here in our community. 1-1 the count as Butler again the pitch, and high, ball 2. And you've often heard us talk about it when we've covered Whiteoak games. Connor Butler works as quicker than any high school pitcher we have that we cover. And to combat that, Leach will step out and try to get Butler out of the rhythm. And again, he sets and the pitch. And it's a line shot into center field. The center fielder, Emery, will be there to make the catch. One down.
The first baseman, number 5, Caleb Smith.
That'll bring Caleb Smith to the plate. Caleb is senior. He'll be followed by DJ Crocker, the catcher. You know, timing is everything when stealing a base. The time is right to list your property with the Dickey Group Realty. And first pitch is in, strike one. No balls and a strike. Right-handed batter Smith is. And now again, Butler, the winding the pitch. And it misses down and out, ball one. And if you're watching on TV, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Boy, does he work quick. Our umpires for today's game, Jared Barrera is behind the plate. Rick Barrera is at first base, and covering third base bags is Ken Branch. And a little foul back against the fence, and that'll take the count to 1 ball, 2 strikes. One down in our ball game as a ground ball to the shortstop, Lucan Rhodes. He'll make the play, throws it to first. Donahue hauls it in for the second out of the inning.
The catcher, number 7, DJ Crocker.
And final score in that softball game, it was Portsmouth Notre Dame defeating Manchester 7-0. The final score. Congratulations, though, for the Lady Greyhounds for what a season they had. And it represents the deepest tournament run in school history as district runners-up. Congratulations, Lady Hounds. Too bad they had to lose today at a district district finals, excuse me. And the pitch again, and it's a little fly ball to right field. Could be trouble. Griffin is over. He'll make the play. 3 up, 3 down. We move to the bottom of the first. Whiteoak bats right after this on Good Guys Radio TV.
Snappy Tomato Pizza. What makes the food from Snappy Tomato so good? 2 words, fresh ingredients. Fresh dough, cheese, tomato sauce, plus high-grade meats, produce, and seasonings come together to prepare Snappy's full menu, fresh every day. Pizza, pasta, salad, hoagies, each handcrafted by dedicated cooks who understand quality ingredients are the star. Visit SnappyTomato.com for the location near you. Lunch, dinner, or late night, Snappy has the ingredients to remind you fresh tastes best.
Snappy Tomato Pizza.
It's new. It's exciting. It's TV for our local area. GoodGuysRadioTV.com. That's GoodGuysRadioTV.com. Live TV coverage of high school sports. Live TV coverage of local fairs and festivals. Live TV for our local area and on-demand video when you want it. GoodGuysRadioTV.com. That's GoodGuysRadioTV.com.
Our business is helping you grow. We're Baxler Tractor. We take care of you like family.
For incredible sales and service, Baxler Tractor is the name to know, and for the ultimate tractor, Kubota is the name to trust. Kubota's compact tractors and zero-turn mowers have been engineered from the ground up to deliver top quality.
Our business is helping you grow. Baxler Tractor. Barry Chevrolet Buick, your best deal dealer.
Hi, I'm Sean McFarland. The McFarland family has been in the car business for over 70 years. That's 4 generations of our family serving yours. And we're honored that you've continued to put your trust in us. Barry Chevrolet Buick, big enough to serve you and small enough to know you.
Barry Chevrolet Buick, your best deal dealer.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Defensively for Huntington Ross, it'll be Dalton Black on the mound. DJ Crocker is behind the plate. Caleb Smith is the first baseman. Corbin Long is Seth Throckmorton is at second. Mitchell Willis is at third. Braylon Leach is the shortstop. John Black in left. Alan Smith in center. And Brian Hertenstein is in right. And Whiteoak will spend, I'm thinking that Manchester score. Whiteoak will send Lucan Rhodes, Landon Barnett, and Carson Emery to the plate. And Rhodes takes ball one. Let's revisit that. Lucan Rhodes leads things off and plays shortstop. Landon Barnett, the third baseman, bats second. Carson Emery, the center fielder, will bat third. Nate Price bats cleanup and catches. Eli Roberts, the second baseman, bats fifth. And Ian Griffith, the right fielder, will bat sixth. Batting seventh, the first baseman, David Donahue. Batting eighth, Connor Butler, the pitcher. And batting ninth, the designated hitter, Xander Rhodes. The count now 2 balls and no strikes, and called strike one. In our first game today, Fairfield knocks off Ironton St. Joe, the Flyers, 11-1, the final score. Yet to play today, by the way, Fairfield Lady Lions. What a busy weekend for Fairfield. They had graduation last night. Of course, 2 ball games today. You had, and of course, the district track meet going on, all kinds of things going on. The girls are in a district finals, and that pitch is called strike two, and the count goes full at 3-2. Lucan Rhodes, a left-handed batter for the Whiteoak Wildcats. And the pitch misses, and he draws a walk. That'll put the first base runner on board for Landon Barnett, the third baseman, to come to the plate. Barnett, a .317 batting average, 417 on base percentage, with 23 RBIs in 82 at bats. He's got 26 hits, 3 doubles, 1 triple. As the right-handed batter stands in to face the right-handed pitcher, and he jumps all over that first pitch. It's a bouncer to the third baseman. He overthrows the second baseman. He tried to get the lead runner instead. Everybody's safe, as Rhodes will move over on the play, and Barnett is on with an error, and that'll be an E6. So now you have runners at first and second for Carson Emery, the center fielder, to come to the plate. Emery, a .382 batting average with a .500 on base percentage, 33 RBIs. Opportunity to add to that number here. 76 at bats, 31 runs, 12 doubles. Only struck out 17 times with 24 walks. And Emery, a right-handed batter, pulls that left foot back as a pitch called strike one to even the count at 1-1. A junior, only one starting senior on this ball club. That's the starting pitcher, Connor Butler. If you were with us for our first game, you heard me talking about it. This was a good season. They throw back to second base, or bluff a throw to second base, the runner's back. But it's been a great season for the Shack. Had great performance, a lot of good quality baseball. But to add to that, very, very young players as a foul back, out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. And the future for the Shack is very, very positive. Very, very few seniors on any of the ball clubs in the Shack this year. Predominantly, it was a very young league, so if we had good performance this year, you can only imagine what it should be next year. And the pitch is called strike 3. First out of the inning. Runners on first and second now for Nate Price to come to the plate. Nate, a .414 batting average with a .563 on base percentage. 70 at bats. He's had 26 runs, 29 hits, 8 doubles, 26 walks, and only 12 strikeouts. Right-handed batter stands in to face off again against this right-handed pitcher, Dalton Black. Pitch misses out, ball 1. Price, the catcher for the ball club, as Black decidedly slower in his pace then Connor Butler for Whiteoak. As he looks and the pitch, and they throw back to first, and the ball is dropped, or back to second. I'm not sure they would have gotten it, but they had a little bit of a chance. And that chance, of course, went completely away when the ball was dropped by the second baseman. I want to know the count now. Eli Roberts, the second baseman, is on deck for the Whiteoak Wildcats. And Coach Chris Veit out to talk to Kenny Branch, the third base umpire. It's not actually a third base umpire. There's only 3 umpires. So you have the home plate umpire, and then the base pads duties are split actually among all 3 umpires, as the duties are split primarily between the base pad umpires. And of course, on rare occasions when one of the base umpires is moved to the outfield or whatever, it is conceivable the home plate umpire covers for backup. And it's a ground ball up the middle. The shortstop will have to play it. He'll throw it to second for 1. That's the only thing they'll get. That'll be the second out of the inning, as they will get Landon Barnett sliding into second. But on the play, Lucan Rhodes moves over to third. So now you have the first run of the ball game only 90 feet away with 2 down now. As Price reaches on a fielder's choice, he's at first. Rhodes is at third for Eli Roberts, the second baseman, to come to the plate. Roberts a .311 batting average, .449 on base percentage. It's 25 RBIs. Great place to add on to that. 1 triple, 7 doubles, and 74 at bats. And again, the Huntsman decidedly slower and more methodical than the way Whiteoak was moving along. On deck now, the right fielder, Ian Griffith. And that pitch taken for ball 1. As the pitcher gets his sign from the dugout, checks the prompter on his arm a couple of times, looks at the runner, now sets, and the pitch. And the pitch is, they bluff a throw down to second, and on the play, Price steals a base. And timing is everything when it comes to stealing a base. The time is right to list your property with the Dickey Group Realty. And once again, should we have a home run, it is sponsored by John Woods Insurance. Home runs in our ball game are. Season sponsors, by the way, include Baxla Tractor Sales, their new location in Seaman. And a pitch high and in, ball 3. As well as First State Bank, Willie & Son Trucking, and Snappy Tomato Pizza in West Union and Seaman. And I mentioned Baxla Tractor Sales location in Seaman. They also have a location in Batavia, of course. As the pitch now, it's a grounder down the third baseline. It is fair. They'll throw the ball to third. They'll get the runner. Whiteoak will go to the dugout, stranding 2. No score in our ball game. We move to the top of the second. Huntington bats after this on the Shack Sports Radio Network.
The easiest way to give your home or business a new look is with new flooring from the Carpet Outlet. Locally owned and operated since 1979, the Carpet Outlet stocks thousands of colors and styles from all the major manufacturers of carpet, hardwood, tile, luxury vinyl tile, and laminate flooring. For top quality flooring at prices that'll floor you, visit the Carpet Outlet on Tri-County Road, just a few miles west of Winchester, Ohio. Or check them out on Facebook by searching Winchester Carpet Outlet.
Abby's Place is people's newest restaurant with delicious home-style cooking. Saturday, June 4th, Abby's Place is the place to be. Stop in and try their grand opening menu featuring smoked brisket, frog legs, and grilled chicken. Good. That's Saturday, June 4th from 4 to 8. Come by to check out the restaurant's new style and satisfy your hunger. Abby's Place. Come as a guest, leave as a friend. Abby's Place, formerly known as White Star, is located in downtown Peoples.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
If something happens to you, will your family be taken care of? It's a scary thought, but preparing for the unexpected can give you peace of mind. With a life insurance policy from Encova Insurance, you can secure your family's financial future. Contact Link Insurance Service today to find out how simple it is to keep your family protected, no matter what happens. Visit linkinsuranceservice.com or call Shirley Link at 695-0611.
Welcome back again, ladies and gentlemen. Connor Butler on the mound finishes his warm-ups. Throw the ball around. Nate Price behind the plate. David Donahue at first. Eli Roberts on second. Lander Barnett on third. Lucan Rhodes is our shortstop. Caden Moonstone in left. Carson Emery in center and Ian Griffith in right. The Huntsmen will now send their number 4, 5, and 6 batters to play. Dalton Black, the pitcher, bats first here in the inning. And first pitch is down, ball 1. We talked about only one senior for Whiteoak. There's only 2 seniors starting for this Huntington ball club. As a pitch, again down, ball 2. 2-0. It'll be Dalton Black, Mitchell Willis, and John Black to bat here in this inning. And 3 low pitches. I'm sure it's by design. Takes the count to 3-0. The Dirt Racing Tour returns to the airwaves on Wednesday, June 15th. Find the full schedule on our Facebook and tune in on the air or online. And in 4 pitches, he walks him. So Dalton Black reaches on a walk. That'll bring Mitchell Willis, the third baseman, to the plate. Connor Butler on the mound. Now the winner of this ball game comes back to play on Monday night at 4 p.m. in a district championship game, and that pitch, curveball misses, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. And that pitch, high and in, ball 2. And Connor Butler starts the second inning by throwing 6 straight balls. The winner of this ball game will play Sims Valley or South Webster here at 4 p.m. That'll be a district championship ball game. Butler again, and the pitch, way high, ball 3. As now timeout is called as the catcher goes out. Price goes out to talk to his pitcher, Butler. Mitchell Willis, only a sophomore. He's the third baseman on the ball club. Other season sponsors today, by the way, Barry's Chevrolet Buick, State Route 41 South and West Union, Southern State Community College, and Sherwood Auto Camper Sales. Now the right-hand batting Willis stands in, and that's called strike 1. I mentioned it in the first game, if you were with us. If not, it bears repeating. I'm in a really good location here at Paint Stadium. I'm in the press box, but and that's called strike 2 to run the count full. But I am positioned, if you're looking at the field, I am positioned over the umpire's right shoulder. And I struggle seeing right-handed batters inside pitches. And well, no struggle, I can't see them. And that'll be a walk. And that'll put a runner on first and second now with nobody down. I'm not sure if it was a walk or a hit by a pitch, because the way he acted It doesn't matter. Either way, if it was a ball, it was going to be a walk. But that'll put Willis on first, Dalton Black on second with nobody down. John Black, the left fielder, coming to the plate. And we're going to have a conversation on the mound. Coach Chris Veit comes out. We'll be right back after this on Good Guys Radio TV.
Do you have a roofing or siding project? At Higgins, they manufacture steel roofing and siding every business day. With 17 colors in stock and 70,000 pieces of trim, they are prepared to ship your project immediately. Remember Higgins for your 40-year warranted, Energy Star compliant, American-made steel roofing and siding. Located 7 miles west of Hillsboro on US Route 50 and on AC Avenue, just off 35 in Jackson. Call 800-782-4239 or visit them on the web at higginsroofing.com.
Welcome back. No pitching change, no surprise. Coach Chris Veit was walking out to talk to Connor Butler early in the ball game. And I said this earlier, there's no way to really know what goes on out there on the mound. You speculate that he's saying, okay, come on, settle down, Connor, we're early, got 2 runners on, but there's no score in the ball game. We're still good. But, who knows? Maybe they're talking about what they're going to do tonight, what their plans are for tomorrow. Interesting to hear, I guess. At the plate, John Black, the left fielder. He's a right-handed batter facing Connor Butler, the right-handed pitcher. And Whiteoak coming in here 18-9, and a little bunt foul outside the third baseline, strike 1. On deck is Brian Hertenstein, the right fielder. But I was also talking that last inning. I'm over the umpire's right shoulder, up above, elevated a little bit, and it does create an issue. I'm blocked in the strike zone for a right-hand batter on the inside, a left-hand batter on the outside. And unlike Major League Baseball, we're not blessed with monitors where I can see the pitch from different angles and whatever. So sometimes it varies a bit. Again, he shows bunt and bunts it foul. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out. Runners on first and second. And at this pace, this game will take a lot longer than the first game did, because we are really taking a lot of time here in our second game of the day here on Good Guys Radio TV. And for those of you just joining us, if you're not familiar with what I'm talking about, of course, you can listen on C103. And on C103's app, you can download it for free. And foul ball back, and the count remains no balls, 2 strikes. But a new feature here on Dreamcatcher Communications, you can also watch our broadcast on GoodGuysRadioTV.com. GoodGuysRadioTV.com, a full-blown TV broadcast. As you can watch it on pitch down, and again the count, this time the count goes 1 ball and 2 strikes. You can watch it on your phone, your tablet, your smart TV, your computer, you name it, you can watch it. And another cool feature is if you happen to be in a position where you're listening, maybe you swing and a miss, and Butler gets his first strikeout of the inning, of the ball game, I should say. And every time we have a strikeout, it's brought to you by Max Sells Real Estate. Don't strike out on your next real estate deal. Choose Max Sells Real Estate. And Brian Hertenstein, the right fielder, comes to the plate. But anyway, another feature on Good Guys Radio TV is after the ball game, you can go to GoodGuysRadioTV.com, GoodGuysRadioTV.com, and go to our archive section. You can watch this ball game. You don't have to record it at home. You don't have to do any of those things. And you can go home and you can watch this ball game again at your leisure. As again, the count is 1 ball and no strikes. And the pitch, swing and a foul off the left side. No balls, 2 strikes. The runners were going. I think they thought that was probably a ball. It was not. Umpire said, nope, that's a foul tip. Seth Throckmorton, the shortstop, is on deck for Huntington Ross. I want to thank Matt Hildebrand for updating us on those Manchester scores. We appreciate that. Little pop fly in the infield. The third baseman, Barnett, is over. He'll make the play. 2 down. That'll bring Seth Throckmorton, the shortstop, to the plate. Seth, a sophomore, bats eighth in the lineup. Join us every game for Between the Baselines, brought to you by Ron Lynch at Edward Jones Investments in Maysville. And again, Butler has the baseball. Huntington doing everything they can to slow it down just a little bit. And the pitch, curveball high, ball one. Alan Smith, the center fielder, on deck for Huntington Ross. As again, Butler gets the baseball, and this is a line shot into left field. That's going to score at least one. The throw is going to come home, and no, it will not score one. They get him at home. A nice throw by Caden Moonstone gets the runner, and that'll get him out of the inning. They strand one. We move to the bottom of the second. Whiteoak bats after this on the Shack Sports Radio Network.
Getting fit? That's easy. I got this. Oh, this is ridiculous. My Casasa checking was easier than this.
With a Casasa checking account, you get rewards. For having a checking account, it's that easy.
I think I pulled a hammy.
Snappy Tomato Pizza. What makes the food from Snappy Tomato so good? 2 words, fresh ingredients. Fresh dough, cheese, tomato sauce, plus high-grade meats, produce, and seasonings come together to prepare Snappy's full menu, fresh every day. Pizza, pasta, salad, hoagies, each handcrafted by dedicated cooks who understand quality ingredients are the star. Visit snappytomato.com for the location near you. Lunch, dinner, or late night, Snappy has the ingredients to remind you fresh tastes best.
Snappy Tomato Pizza.
It's new. It's exciting. It's TV for our local area. GoodGuysRadioTV.com. That's GoodGuysRadioTV.com. Live TV coverage of high school sports. Live TV coverage of local fairs and festivals. Live TV for our local area and on-demand video when you want it. GoodGuysRadioTV.com. That's GoodGuysRadioTV.com.
Our business is helping you grow. We're Baxler Tractor. We take care of you like family.
For incredible sales and service, Baxla Tractor is the name to know, and for the ultimate tractor, Kubota is the name to trust. Kubota's compact tractors and zero-turn mowers have been engineered from the ground up to deliver top quality.
Our business is helping you grow. Baxler Tractor.
Black, of course, both starting pitchers still on the mound, but Dalton Black for Huntington Huntsman is out there. DJ Crocker's behind the plate. Caleb Smith is the first baseman. Seth Throckmorton, the second baseman. Mitchell Willis is at third. Braylon Leach is the shortstop. John Black is in left. Alan Smith is in center, and Brian Hertenstein is in right. For Whiteoak, it will be the number 6, 7, and 8 batters. Ian Griffith, David Donahue, and Connor Butler in that order. Black, a right-handed pitcher, facing off against right-handed batting Ian Griffith. And swing and a miss, strike one. Griffith, a .279 batting average with a .387 on base percentage. In 61 at-bats he's had, scored 15 runs on 17 hits. And the catcher goes out to talk to the pitcher about something. And we're going to have what? Pitching change maybe? No, I'm not sure what they're doing. Changing their, I guess they're changing their cue card, the card they wear on their wrist, as to what they're supposed to do against, in what situation and all that. And the pitch now, and a big curveball high, and the count goes 1-1. Griffith, the right fielder, a junior. Big night for Whiteoak. This game was supposed to have been the 7 p.m. game, but it's a ground ball up the middle for a base hit. And Smith will play it back in, but that'll put Ian Griffith at first base. David Donahue, the first baseman, will come to the plate. Donahue, a .225 batter with a .391 on base percentage. In 71 at bats, he's had 18 runs on 16 hits. Opportunity knocks here. He's got 14 RBIs on the season. Curveball high and out. On deck is Connor Butler, the pitcher. Connor, the only senior starting on this ball club. As I said earlier, future is bright for the Southern Hills Athletic Conference, and the pitch is high. Ball 2. They're trying to catch Griffith off the bag, but that's not happening. Again, they look at the runner, and the pitch again, and it misses in for ball 3. 3-0. You know, the Hillsboro Festival of the Bells is back this year. Listen into more details ahead of all the fun coming July 7th, 8th, and 9th. And he walks him on 4 pitches. That'll put runners on first and second for Connor Butler, the pitcher, to come to the plate. Connor, a .214 batter with a .359 on base percentage. 18 hits in 84 at-bats, 14 RBIs. Great opportunities. We've got a conversation out on the mound right now between Ed Yates, coach for Huntington Ross, and his pitcher. They're having trouble with these cue cards some way or another. As I don't know if they took one away or what they did, but they keep looking at them and talking about them. Runners on first and second. But as I said, you know, it's festival season. You know, it's just about ready to take off anyway, and you need to stay tuned here on Good Guys Radio TV for all the updates and stuff. But Festival of Bells, it's back this year, 7th, 8th, and 9th of July. We'll be there and to bring you all the highlights. It's moved back downtown, a little different location, though, than it was originally. And that's a curveball for strike 1. It was down right around the courthouse, and then it moved out to Southern State Community College, and now it's back downtown. Best way I can describe it is near where the old Hillsboro High School used to be. As they turn around and look, and Griffith is back. On deck would be your designated hitter, a freshman, Xander Rhodes. As the pitch again. And fouled off the first base side. And now Black is ahead in the count, 0-2. Congratulations to Manchester Lady Greyhounds, great season. They made the district semis. Yet to play this afternoon is Fayetteville, as well as Fairfield, the Fairfield Lady Lions at district championship. And now that game was supposed to have been, and that's called strike 3. First out of the inning. That'll bring Xander Rhodes, the DH, to the plate. Hopefully you already know that if you're on the way up there. If not, if you're getting near Unioto High School, you might want to turn and go back because that game has been moved back to Piketon. The game is at Piketon instead of Unioto. All kinds of conflicts going this time of the year. Of course, graduation and, of course, the weather comes to play. First pitch is called strike 1. And Again, Black takes his time. As I said earlier, make sure to check out our brand new TV network, GoodGuysRadioTV.com. Interesting enough, you can also, we have a YouTube channel. We're on Facebook as well. But again, the best way to watch us is at GoodGuysRadioTV.com. No, it's not because we're saving your address or any of those things. It's strictly because that is the best representation of what we're doing. The picture will be, and we're not sure exactly why technically, but the picture will be more crisp. It's just a better place to watch it. Again, GoodGuysRadioTV.com. Counting out 2-1 on Rhodes. As again, the wind and the pitch, and swing and a little foul tip to even the count at 2-2. On deck, the leadoff batter, Lucan Rhodes, for the Whiteoak Wildcats. Xander, by the way, a 381 batting average. So turn to throw back to second. A .594 on base percentage. He's batted 21 times with 14 runs, 8 hits, walked 10 times and only struck out 6. And finally the pitch, and he drives one to right center field. It'll drop for a base hit. And rounding third and holding is Griffith. And now Whiteoak has the bases loaded on the back of a couple of hits and a walk. So you'll have Griffith at third, Donahue at second, Rhodes at first. For the leadoff batter, Lucan Rhodes to come to the plate. Lucan, the shortstop, walked in the first inning and was stranded. And again, if you're just joining us, no score in our ball game. Bottom of the second inning. And again, Black the pitch. Fastball right down the heart of the plate, strike one. Lucan Rhodes, the leadoff batter, a .247 batting average, but a .500 on base percentage. 19 RBIs. He has struck out only 16 times with 31 walks. Well, that's a number for you. 18 hits, couple of doubles, 37 runs, all that in 73 at bats. And again the pitch, and this time foul outside the third baseline. 1-2 now. I'll set that Huntington defense one more time. Dalton Black on the mound, DJ Crocker catching, Caleb Smith at first, Seth Throckmorton at second. Third base, Mitchell Willis. The shortstop, Braylon Leach. In the outfield, left to right, it's John Black, Alan Smith, and Brian Hertenstein. And again, Black really takes his time, and it's a drive right up the middle for a base hit. That should score at least one. No, it will score two, and Whiteoak will take a 2-0 lead as the throw comes in wide of the mark. Scoring will be Griffith and Donahue. Griffith from third and Donahue from second. Rhodes will advance to second. That's Xander Rhodes. Credit Lucan Rhodes with a single to center field and 2 RBIs. He'll be at first with one down for Landon Barnett to come to the plate. And it's time for that Higgins Steel Roofing and Custom Siding scoreboard update. Higgins Steel Roofing and Custom Siding, locations in Jackson and Hillsboro. Numerous colors to choose from, the finest product you can get any place, and one of the largest manufacturers of siding and roofing in the Midwest. Not Ohio, the Midwest. As now the pitch, and high and in. 2-0. That scoreboard update, it's Whiteoak leading 2-0 here. We're only in the bottom of the second inning. And now Black looks, starts the throw back, does not. Black looks at the sign again over out of the dugout. And that's a grounder to the shortstop. He'll play it to second for one. They will not get two. As Xander Rhodes advances to third, Lucan Rhodes is forced for the second out. That'll bring Carson Emery to the plate. As Landon Barnett reaches on a fielder's choice. Carson Emery, and I'm not sure what's going on now, as the catcher is going to go out and he steps about, I don't know, just out in front of the plate, and I guess he was yelling something to somebody. I'm not sure what that was about. As Carson Emery stands in, they throw over to first. No, they bluff the throw, and they've got a runner caught off of first base. And the runner's back safe, and on the play, the runner will score from third. Xander Rhodes scores from third. They bluffed a throw. What happened? They bluffed a play to third, turned and threw to first, caught the runner off. Landon Barnett was caught in a pickle, but he's quick enough, and boy, he is quick enough that he was able to get back to first on his belly. And in the process, Xander Rhodes scores the third run, and Whiteoak takes a 3-0 lead. So now you have Barnett at first, 3 runs in. And Black again takes his time. Emery on the mound, and it fouls it back. 0-1 now. Sometimes you can overthink yourself, and I think that's a little bit what they did. They thought they would catch the runner off first and get the third out, but it backfired as Barnett really quick, not only a quick runner, but wasn't, I guess, as far off the bag as they thought he was. Well, no, that's not true. They did catch him off, but they weren't as quick to throw it back. Barnett did a great job, got back ahead of the throw, and a run scores. They throw again back to first, and once again Barnett is back to first, safe. This is the 7th batter to bat here in the inning. 3 runs are in. As Black the pitch. It's a grounder in the hole right side for a base hit. Rounding second, coming to third is Barnett. He'll hold there. And now Whiteoak will again have runners on the corners. They had a bit of a shift on it. They were moving on the play as Emery was able to put it in the hole on the right side of the infield. And give Emery an RBI. And now you'll have Emery at first, Barnett at third. They again bluff a throw to third and try to catch the runner off first. Nate Price, the catcher, is the batter. Nate Price hit a ground ball to shortstop, reached on a fielder's choice, and was stranded in the first. As now here in our ball game, the score is 3-0, and if I seem like I'm moving slow, well, that's because this game is moving slow. as they throw over to third this time, and the runner's back. And now again they bluff the throw, and this time they got the runner caught off in a pickle. And again the run's going to come, and he scores, and again they overthink themselves. As Landon Barnett, twice he beats the bullet as he scores from third. As they turned, they caught Emery off the bag. They had him in a pickle, but in the meantime, by the way, he ends up at second. In the meantime, Barnett comes from third to home and scores. And now there are 4 runs in, and Whiteoak takes a 4-0 lead. The pitch, down, ball 1. And Nate Price, I don't know how long he stood there, but he's been there for a while waiting for that first pitch. One and one the count now. And I said first pitch, that's actually the second one. Runner on second now. There's 2 down and a line drive into center field for a base hit. That's going to score another run. That'll be a gapper. It'll go all the way to the wall. And rounding first, going into second with a stand-up double is Nate Price. Credit him with a double to center field and an RBI, as Whiteoak has now taken a 6-0 lead here. And now we're going to have a meeting on the mound. I think we're going to have a pitching change. We'll be back right after this on Good Guys Radio TV.
Barry Chevrolet Buick, your best deal dealer.
Hi, I'm Sean McFarland. The McFarland family has been in the car business for over 70 years. That's 4 generations of our family serving yours. And we're honored that you continue to put your trust in us. Barry Chevrolet Buick, big enough to serve you and small enough to know you.
Barry Chevrolet Buick, your best deal dealer.
Welcome back. Not a whole lot happening there as the coach came out and had a conversation. There's 2 down in the inning. You'd never know it, as Whiteoak has scored 6 here. What an unusual way to score 6 runs as that pitch comes in behind the batter. And Eli Roberts, the batter. And the count goes no balls and a strike. This is the 9th batter of the inning to come to the plate for Whiteoak. There's 2 outs. Runner on second base. Swing and there we go. I didn't tell anybody, but I thought I had a mistake. I thought I had counted wrong, so I gave the scoreboard operator the credit. It's actually only 5-0, and I apologize, folks, and I apologize to Brandon, our producer-director, because I was just going by what the scoreboard said. I had 5-0, but I thought, well, I've missed that. A little foul back. Count goes no balls and 2 strikes. And that's Price on second base. And now the pitch, and a little pop fly in the infield. The pitcher is under it. He'll make the play. 3 down, but not before they score 5. Whiteoak takes a 5-0 lead. We're back after this on the Shack Sports Radio TV network.
The easiest way to give your home or business a new look is with new flooring from the Carpet Outlet. Locally owned and operated since 1979, the Carpet Outlet stocks thousands of colors and styles from all the major manufacturers of carpet, hardwood, tile, luxury vinyl tile, and laminate flooring. For top quality flooring at prices that'll floor you, visit the Carpet Outlet on Tri-County Road, just a few miles west of Winchester, Ohio. Or check them out on Facebook by searching Winchester Carpet Outlet.
Abby's Place is people's newest restaurant with delicious home-style cooking. Saturday, June 4th, Abby's Place is the place to be. Stop in and try their grand opening menu featuring smoked brisket, frog legs, and grilled chicken. Good. That's Saturday, June 4th from 4 to 8. Come by to check out the restaurant's new style and satisfy your hunger. Abby's Place. Come as a guest, leave as a friend. Abby's Place, formerly known as White Star, is located in downtown Peoples.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
If something happens to you, will your family be taken care of? It's a scary thought, but preparing for the unexpected can give you peace of mind. With a life insurance policy from Encova Insurance, you can secure your family's financial future. Contact Link Insurance Service today to find out how simple it is to keep your family protected, no matter what happens. Visit linkinsuranceservice.com or call Shirley Link at 695-0611.
Do you have a roofing or siding project? At Higgins, they manufacture steel roofing and siding every business day. With 17 colors in stock and 70,000 pieces of trim, they are prepared to ship your project immediately. Remember Higgins for your 40-year warranted, Energy Star compliant, American-made steel roofing and siding. Located 7 miles west of Hillsboro on US Route 50 and on AC Avenue, just off 35 in Jackson. Call 800-782-4239 or visit them on the web at higginsroofing.com.
Warm-up period. And he spent a long time on that bench. Not only did Whiteoak score 5 runs on 5 hits and a walk, but boy, did Huntington Ross take a long time to get that inning done. Anyway, and it's just part of baseball. It's part of the one-upsmanship. You have different styles of play. There's nothing wrong with it. It took a long time to get that done. A lot of pitches thrown, a lot of throws to the bag, and nonetheless, the result is Whiteoak comes away with a 5-run lead, and we're now in the top of the third. And the pitch is in. Ball 2 to Braylon Leach. So it's Braylon Leach, the leadoff batter at the plate. He had a fly ball to center field for the first out in the first inning. Caleb Smith on deck for the Huntington Ross Huntsman. And that pitch called strike 1. 2 balls and a strike. As another pitch, this one high, 3-1. Willie & Son Trucking, just south of Leesburg, north of Hillsboro. First State Bank, locations all over our marketplace. Backs to tractor sales, and of course we can't forget Snappy Tomato Pizza in Seaman and West Union, locally owned and operated. Paul Brown and his staff in West Union, the McFarland family in Seaman. And just some of the people making it possible for us to be here. Foul back. And now the count at 3-1. As Leach takes his time stepping back in. And the pitch, and they throw down to second base, and they will not get the runner, but they will get the batter on a strikeout. And the runner will advance, so Smith moves over to second, but now there's one down for Caleb Smith to come to the plate. Now Caleb's 0 for 1 with a ground ball to shortstop in the first inning, recording the second out of that inning. Wendy's Old Fashioned Hamburgers, player of the game. We'll name that following our ball game. Hopefully, if you're a Shack and a Whiteoak fan, I am, which I am, it'll be a Whiteoak player with a smile on his face winning that. As Connor Butler on the mound gets a sign from his catcher Price. He looks at the runner, and it's a ground ball. Gloved by the shortstop Rhodes. Nice play. Throws it first, and the runner's out. And that may be reversed. No, we do not have instant replay. But I will tell you from this perspective, that ball was probably dropped. I'm not sure if the home plate umpire saw it or not. If he didn't, he did not. That'll be the second out. That was a nice play by Lucan Rhodes. Ball thrown to first base a little low. And so that'll be 2 down now. On the play, the runner moves over to third. DJ Crocker, the catcher, will come to the plate now. He hit a fly ball to right field for the 3rd out in the 1st inning. And first pitch, and it's a snag by the third baseman. Nice play by Barnett. 4 up, 3 down. They strand one. We're back after this on Good Guys Radio TV.
Getting fit? That's easy. Oh, I got this. Oh, this is ridiculous. My Casasa checking was easier than this.
With a Casasa checking account, you get rewards. For having a checking account, it's that easy.
I think I pulled a hammy.
Snappy Tomato Pizza. What makes the food from Snappy Tomato so good? 2 words, fresh ingredients. Fresh dough, cheese, tomato sauce, plus high-grade meats, produce, and seasonings come together to prepare Snappy's full menu, fresh every day. Pizza, pasta, salad, hoagies, each handcrafted by dedicated cooks who understand quality ingredients are the star. Visit snappytomato.com for the location near you. Lunch, dinner, or late night, Snappy has the ingredients to remind you fresh tastes best.
Snappy Tomato Pizza.
It's new. It's exciting. It's TV for our local area. GoodGuysRadioTV.com. That's GoodGuysRadioTV.com. Live TV coverage of high school sports. Live TV coverage of local fairs and festivals. Live TV for our local area and on-demand video when you want it. GoodGuysRadioTV.com. That's GoodGuysRadioTV.com.
Our business is helping you grow. We're Baxler Tractor. We take care of you like family.
For incredible sales and service, Baxla Tractor is the name to know, and for the ultimate tractor, Kubota is the name to trust. Kubota's compact tractors and zero-turn mowers have been engineered from the ground up to deliver top quality.
Our business is helping you grow. Baxler Tractor. Barry Chevrolet Buick, your best deal dealer.
Hi, I'm Sean McFarland. The McFarland family has been in the car business for over 70 years. That's 4 generations of our family serving yours. And we're honored that you continue to put your trust in us. Barry Chevrolet Buick, big enough to serve you and small enough to know you.
Barry Chevrolet Buick, your best deal dealer.
A band on their sleeve with, I guess, a prompt as to what the signals mean. And again, they're going to switch. But again, Whiteoak sent 9 batters to the plate. They scored 5 runs on 5 hits, a walk, and only stranded 1, and that's curveball strike 2. But multiple times, Huntington Ross seemingly were going to play themselves out of trouble, but with some, not really errors, but some interesting play and chasing down runners and choices as to where the baseball went. Whiteoak has a 5-0 lead, and it's a ground ball to the shortstop. He'll make the play, throws to first, 1 down. So it's Leach to Smith, 6-3, and it'll be 1 down, which will bring David Donahue, the first baseman, to the plate. Donahue walked and scored the 2nd run of that 2nd inning. And now again the pitch, and it misses out, ball 1. Sherwood Auto Camper Sales, as well as Southern State Community College. Southern State Community College, of course, educating not just our youth, but all their adult education programs and all the things they do in such a part of our community, as well as Barry Chevrolet Buick in State Route 41 South in Washington. I was hesitating because I thought the pitch was going to come. But anyway, Southern State Community College and Barry Chevrolet, all sponsors of our ball game here today, as well as all the rest of them. And again, it's time for that Higgins Steel Roofing and Custom Siding scoreboard update, and that's a hard-hit ball, deep left field. Let's see, it will drop. It'll go down for extra bases. It'll go to the corner. Black will have to dig it out of the corner, as standing at second with a stand-up double, David Donahue. That'll put a runner in scoring position again for Connor Butler, the pitcher, to come to the plate. Now, Connor was a strikeout victim for the first out in the second inning. Every time we have a strikeout, by the way, it'll be brought to you by Max Sells Real Estate. Don't strike out on your next real estate deal. Choose Max Sells Real Estate. And, of course, that one wasn't nearly a home run, but the closest thing we've had to one today. And home run sponsored by John Wood Insurance. And now the count, no balls and a strike on Butler. On deck, the designated hitter, Xander Rhodes. And Butler shows bunt. He'll drop it down first in front of the pitcher. It's a good little bunt. Sacrifice moves the runner over. So Donahue now at third. And two down.
The designated hitter, number 23, Xander Rhodes.
And Xander Rhodes, the DH, comes to the plate. Xander hit a single to left center field for an RBI in that second inning. As, again, Black taking his time. And the pitch, and a little late on the swing that time, Rhodes was. No balls and a strike. Couldn't catch up to a fastball. There's two down, runner on third base. 5-0 the score, Whiteoak. And curveball misses. Even the count at 1-1. Adams County Fair, July 10th through the 16th. Don't miss any of the fun festivities, including Little Texas in concert, Tuesday, July 12th, excuse me. We'll have live updates for you each and every day. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. On deck, the leadoff batter, Lucan Rhodes for the Whiteoak Wildcats. The Huntsman here, by the way, in black and white pinstripes, black undershirt, green numerals trimmed in black. Whiteoak, a very similar design, just slight difference in color. Could almost be a team of, it's a ground ball to the shortstop. Leach will play it. He throws it to first. 3 down. They strand one on the back of a base hit. We'll be back. We move to the top of the 4th. Huntington bats after this on Good Guys Radio TV.
The easiest way to give your home or business a new look is with new flooring from the Carpet Outlet. Locally owned and operated since 1979, the Carpet Outlet stocks thousands of colors and styles from all the major manufacturers of carpet, hardwood, tile, luxury vinyl tile, and laminate flooring. For top quality flooring at prices that'll floor you, visit the Carpet Outlet on Tri-County Road, just a few miles west of Winchester, Ohio. Or check them out on Facebook by searching Winchester Carpet Outlet.
Abby's Place is people's newest restaurant with delicious home-style cooking. Saturday, June 4th, Abby's Place is the place to be. Stop in and try their grand opening menu featuring smoked brisket, frog legs, and grilled chicken. Good. That's Saturday, June 4th from 4 to 8. Come by to check out the restaurant's new style and satisfy your hunger. Abby's Place. Come as a guest, leave as a friend. Abby's Place, formerly known as White Star, is located in downtown Peoples.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
We come back. Huntington Ross will bat here in the top of the fourth, trailing 5-0. Dalton Black, Mitchell Willis, and John Black in that order for the Lady Huntsman. Lady Huntsman, excuse me. I'm thinking softball. I was thinking about that Manchester score. Sorry to say the Manchester Lady Greyhounds bow out of tournament play as they lose to Portsmouth Notre Dame. Final score 7-0. Congratulations on a great season, though, as they made it further than the other softball team in Manchester history. Good job, ladies. 2 balls, no strikes on Black. He is the number 4 hitter. 4, 5, and 6 hitters will bat here. Now the count goes 3-0. Black walked on 4 pitches in the second. He shows bunt now, and instead he'll take ball 4, and twice now he has walked. He'll be at first base for Mitchell Willis, the third baseman, to come to the plate. Willis, a right-handed batter, walked in the second, was stranded. Interesting inning, that second, both on both sides of the baseball. As that pitch now, 1 ball, no strikes. Huntington had 2 walks and a hit. But mixed in there was a strikeout and as they throw to first, the pitch comes to home plate. They throw to first, did not get the runner. 2 balls and no strikes. But anyway, make a long story short, it was Black coming home, tried to stretch one, and they caught him at third on a great throw. And he was out. And that was the end of, as a great throw coming in from left field, got the lead runner, and that pitch now takes the count to 3 balls and a strike. Adams County Regional Medical Center Coaches Comment Show brought to you by Adams County Regional Medical Center in as called strike 2. You might be able to hear in the background. I don't know if you can or not, but some of the Huntington fans not real happy right now. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Runner on first, nobody out. And it's a little fly ball foul out of play down the third baseline. In our first game today, if you weren't unable to catch that, Fairfield Lions in a run rule game knocks off St. Joe. Ironton St. Joe, the Flyers from Ironton St. Joe. They move on to play Monday night in district tournament action, and that's a line shot into right field for a base hit. Rounding second is Black. He'll go to third, and now with nobody out, there'll be runners on first and third. And that'll bring John Black, the left fielder, to the plate. John was a strikeout victim in the second inning. So again, you have runners on first and third. In the top of the fourth inning, Whiteoak leading 5-0. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Black, a right-handed batter. Butler, of course, the starting pitcher, still on the mound, a right-handed pitcher. And his pitch, strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. On deck would be Brian Hertenstein, the right fielder. Butler likes to work quickly, and he does. And it's a hard hit ball to left field, and that's going to drop for a base hit. That'll go to the wall. And rounding third, coming over to score will be 1 run. Second runner rounds third, and he'll come in to and 2 runs score as John Black That's a triple to left field, 2 runs scoring, and the ball game score now 5-2 as Dalton Black scores from third. Scoring from first is Mitchell Willis. And with a triple to left field, John Black is at third base with 2 RBIs. And that'll bring Brian Hertenstein to the plate. Brian's 0 for 1, a little pop fly in the infield. Roberts, the second baseman, is under it. That'll be the first out of the inning. That'll bring Throckmorton to the plate. He's 1 for 1 with a single to left field. Was stranded in the second. Butler back on the mound again. And the batter calls timeout. Again, it's time for that Higgins Steel Roofing and Custom Siding scoreboard update. And the pitch gets away from the catcher, and they'll make the play at home, and he drops the ball, and the runner is safe. They had the runner caught, as Price did a good job of tracking the baseball down, but Butler could not hang on to the ball when he threw it back to him, and the run scores. So now it's a 5-3 game with 1 down. Throckmorton at the plate, 1 ball and no strikes. That'll clear the bases. As Huntington was warming up a pitcher, we may have a pitching change at the when we transfer a different, and that's called strike 1. Tough break for Connor Butler, as they actually had the, and I'm not sure if it was in the transfer or what it was, but when he went to tag the runner, the ball came out, and of course the runner was safe. On deck now, Alan Smith, and that pitch misses inside. 2-1. Congratulations again to Bob McLean. He and his lovely wife here today. Bob was honored before our ball game for a Friend of Youth Award by the Ohio High School Athletic Association for over 30 years of service to Whiteoak High School and others. She's kept the scoreboard, he kept the book, he drove a bus. I mean, he did everything you can name to support sports at Whiteoak High School. And in the dirt it goes, and the count will go 3-1. Three balls and a strike. And again, the pitch, and he walked him. That's the 4th walk given up in the ball game by Butler. That'll put a runner again at first base with 1 down for the number 9 batter in the order, Alan Smith. Alan, the center fielder, a senior, had a single to right field, was stranded in the 3rd. In a 5-3 and a curveball, strike 1. 5-3 ball game here. Whiteoak leads. Whiteoak scored 5 runs in the 2nd. Huntington has scored 2 runs here in the 4th. High school baseball, just of its nature, is so volatile. And, you know, every time we have a strikeout, think of Max Sells Real Estate. Don't strike out on your next real estate deal. Choose Max Sells Real Estate. 1-1 the count now. 1 down. I'm sure Connor Butler feels like he'd like to get out of this inning. And a fastball, I believe it was, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. He's only faced 6 batters, but it seems like more. So he steps off the mound. And now again the pitch, and it's a grounder to the mound. Butler turns, throws to second. They'll get one. That's all they'll get. They'll get the lead runner for the second out of the inning.
Shortstop number 11, Braylon Leach.
And Smith will reach on a fielder's choice. That'll bring Braylon Leach, the leadoff batter, to the plate. Braylon is 0 for 2. He had a fly ball to center field for the first out of the ball game. The first out of the bottom of the first, I should say. And then was a strikeout victim for the first out in the third inning. Pitch high, they throw down to second base, and they will not get the runners. The ball gets away. So Smith is safe at second with a stolen base. Timing is everything when stealing a base. The time is right to list your property with the Dickey Group Realty. Wendy's Old Fashioned Hamburgers player of the game. We'll name that following our ball game. We'll also have our Adams County Regional Medical Center Coaches Comment Show. Pitched by Butler high. Ball 2. What a gorgeous day, but boy, it is warm down there on that field. Especially as it's a pop fly in the infield. The third baseman, Barnett, is there. He'll make the play. Third out of the inning, but not before they score 3 on the back of a couple of hits and a couple walks. 5-3 our score. Whiteoak leads. After this, it's the bottom of the fourth here on the Good Guys Radio TV.
If something happens to you, will your family be taken care of? It's a scary thought, but preparing for the unexpected can give you peace of mind. With a life insurance policy from Encova Insurance, you can secure your family's financial future. Contact Link Insurance Service today to find out how simple it is to keep your family protected, no matter what happens. Visit linkinsuranceservice.com or call Shirley Link at 695-0611. Do you have a roofing or siding project? At Higgins, they manufacture steel roofing and siding every business day. With 17 colors in stock and 70,000 pieces of trim, they are prepared to ship your project immediately. Remember Higgins for your 40-year warranted, Energy Star compliant, American-made steel roofing and siding. Located 7 miles west of Hillsboro on US Route 50 and on AC Avenue, just off 35 in Jackson. Call 800-782-4239 or visit them on the web at higginsroofing.com.
Getting fit? That's easy. Oh, I got this. Oh, this is ridiculous. My Casasa checking was easier than this.
With a Casasa checking account, you get rewards. For having a checking account, it's that easy.
I think I pulled a hammy.
Snappy Tomato Pizza. What makes the food from Snappy Tomato so good? 2 words, fresh ingredients. Fresh dough, cheese, tomato sauce, plus high-grade meats, produce, and seasonings come together to prepare Snappy's full menu, fresh every day. Pizza, pasta, salad, hoagies, each handcrafted by dedicated cooks who understand quality ingredients are the star. Visit snappytomato.com for the location near you. Lunch, dinner, or late night, Snappy has the ingredients to remind you fresh tastes best.
Snappy Tomato Pizza.
Whiteoak comes to the plate with their 1, 2, and 3 batters. Lucan Rhodes, Landon Barnett, and Carson Emery leading 5-3 as the pitch is down and in, ball 1. Bottom of the 4th inning. Remember, again, in high school baseball, it's only 7-inning ball game. You know, don't depend on the city's forecast. Get local weather for our area all day, every day, right here on C103. Pitch, 2 balls and no strikes. I would have to think Dalton Black might be on a bit of a short leash. As I know, Huntington Ross already had a pitcher warming up. 3 balls and no strikes. So might watch it. Should he get in trouble, we might see a pitching change. Lucan Rhodes comes to the plate, having walked once and was stranded. Hit a single to center field for 2 RBIs and was forced in the second. 3-1 the count now. You can bet if you're Coach Chris Veit, you'd like to get some insurance runs here. A lot of baseball left here yet today. And pitch catches the outside edge, strike two. 3-2. John Woods Insurance is sponsoring any home runs we have, as that's a foul ball at the third baseline. Count remains 3-2. John Woods Insurance with locations all over our market. And every time we have a strikeout, remember, don't you strike out. It's your next deal with real estate deal with Max Sells Real Estate. And he walks him. So Whiteoak has their leadoff batter on for Landon Barnett to come to the plate. Landon Barnett reached on an error and was stranded in the first. Reached on a fielder's choice and scored in the second. Barnett, a .317 batting average with 23 RBIs. Opportunity knocks here for Landon. And it's a hard hit ball to left field for a base hit. The runner will hold at second. So now you'll have Rhodes at second.
Number 4, Carson Emery.
Barnett at first. And Huntington Ross likes to work trying to catch the runners off. Let's see if they continue with that program. Carson Emery comes to the plate. He's 1 for 2, and we're going to have a conversation on the mound. I wouldn't be surprised if we have a pitching change. We're back after this on Good Guys Radio TV.
Snappy Tomato Pizza. What makes the food from Snappy Tomato so good? 2 words, fresh ingredients. Fresh dough, cheese, tomato sauce, plus high-grade meats, produce, and seasonings come together to prepare Snappy's full menu, fresh every day. Pizza, pasta, salad, hoagies, each handcrafted by dedicated cooks who understand quality ingredients are the star. Visit SnappyTomato.com for the location near you. Lunch, dinner, or late night, Snappy has the ingredients to remind you, fresh tastes best.
Snappy Tomato Pizza.
It's new. It's exciting. It's TV for our local area. GoodGuysRadioTV.com. That's GoodGuysRadioTV.com. Live TV coverage of high school sports. Live TV coverage of local fairs and festivals. Live TV for our local area and on-demand video when you want it. GoodGuysRadioTV.com. That's GoodGuysRadioTV.com.
Our business is helping you grow. We're Baxler Tractor. We take care of you like family.
For incredible sales and service, Baxler Tractor is the name to know, and for the ultimate tractor, Kubota is the name to trust. Kubota's compact tractors and zero-turn mowers have been engineered from the ground up to deliver top quality.
Our business is helping you grow. Baxler Tractor.
Gentlemen, we have had a pitching change. Braylon Leach will come in to pitch as Black completes 3 complete innings, and those 2 runners out there are still his responsibility. And I'll give you the other changes in just a moment as we're about to resume action here. They don't give them, it's not like the major leagues. You don't get a whole lot of time to warm up and mess around and all those things. You get to warm up, but not any lengthy warm up as a pitch misses out, ball 1. And again, I'll set this for you. Braylon Leach is now on the mound. DJ Crocker is still behind the plate. At first now is Dalton Black. At second, Alan Smith. He moves in from center field. Mitchell Willis remains at third. Seth Throckmorton is at shortstop. And it's a hard hit ball to center field. The center fielder is back. Smith will make the play, and that'll be 1 down. In the outfield, John Black is in left field. Caleb Smith now moves to center field, and Brian Hertenstein is in right. Runners at first and second. We're in the bottom of the 4th inning. Whiteoak leading 5-3. in the Fairfield softball game at the end of 2. There's no score in the ball game. Fairfield Lady Lions taking on Portsmouth West in a district final softball game. And that pitch is called strike 1 on Nate Price. Nate Price is 1 for 2. He had a ground ball. The shortstop reached on a fielder's choice in the first inning and was stranded, and hit a double to center field for an RBI and was stranded in the second. And the pitch now down and out, and the runners will hold. Crocker does a nice job keeping that in front of him. On deck is the second baseman, Eli Roberts. Leach, a junior, has the pitch again, and that's a fly ball to right center field. The right fielder, Hertenstein, is there to haul it in, and the runners will hold again. And that'll bring Eli Roberts to the plate. Now, Eli is 0 for 2. Got a ground ball to the third baseman for the third out in the first inning, then hit a fly ball to the pitcher for the third out in the second inning. I guess it'd be safe to say he's due. It's a right-handed batter. First time he will have seen Leach. Again, Whiteoak batting here, leading 5-3. As the pitch, and it's a little pop fly in the infield. The pitcher shields his eyes from the sun. He'll make the play, third out. Nice job by Braylon Leach to come in and shut Whiteoak down. We move to the top of the 5th. Huntington bats after this on Good Guys Radio TV.
Barry Chevrolet Buick, your best deal dealer.
Hi, I'm Sean McFarland. The McFarland family has been in the car business for over 70 years. That's 4 generations of our family serving yours. And we're honored that you continue to put your trust in us. Barry Chevrolet Buick, big enough to serve you and small enough to know you.
Barry Chevrolet Buick, your best deal dealer.
The easiest way to give your home or business a new look is with new flooring from the Carpet Outlet. Locally owned and operated since 1979, the Carpet Outlet stocks thousands of colors and styles from all the major manufacturers of carpet, hardwood, tile, luxury vinyl tile, and laminate flooring. For top quality flooring at prices that'll floor you, visit the Carpet Outlet on Tri-County Road, just a few miles west of Winchester, Ohio. Or check them out on Facebook by searching Winchester Carpet Outlet.
Abby's Place is people's newest restaurant with delicious home-style cooking. Saturday, June 4th, Abby's Place is the place to be. Stop in and try their grand opening menu featuring smoked brisket, frog legs, and grilled chicken. Good. That's Saturday, June 4th from 4 to 8. Come by to check out the restaurant's new style and satisfy your hunger. Abby's Place. Come as a guest, leave as a friend. Abby's Place, formerly known as White Star, is located in downtown Peoples.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
My apologies, folks. Just as we're coming back there, Connor Butler throws his first pitch to Ian Griffith, and he grounds the ball to third base. Landon Barnett throws it to Donahue at first, and 1 down. All you Whiteoak fans don't mind. It was a routine play. Barnett looked great making the throw, making the catch and the throw, and Donahue looked great catching it. Butler, of course, has a little ground ball into center field for a base hit. And that'll be a single to center field. And again, Huntington Ross has a runner on first with the tying run at the plate. And that'll bring as we move to the top of the 5th, by the way, they throw down to first, and the runner is back. And DJ Crocker at the plate. Crocker is 0 for 2 in the ball game. Twice he has ground, as that one's a base hit into center field. And again, Huntington Ross is threatening as Caleb Smith moves over to second. Crocker will be at first with a single to center field. Dalton Black will come to the plate. Dalton has walked twice, stranded once and scored once. There's one down. And we get a conversation. The mound, Coach Chris Whiteoak. We'll take a break. We'll be right back after this on Good Guys Radio TV.
If something happens to you, will your family be taken care of? It's a scary thought, but preparing for the unexpected can give you peace of mind. With a life insurance policy from Encova Insurance, you can secure your family's financial future. Contact Link Insurance Service today to find out how simple it is to keep your family protected, no matter what happens. Visit linkinsuranceservice.com or call Shirley Link at 695-0611.
Welcome back again, ladies and gentlemen. Conversation breaks up at the mound. No change in pitching as Butler's got a nice ball game going. As I'm sure Coach Veit would like to see him pitch a complete game, save his pitching if they should win this, save his pitching for Monday night. Runners on first and second, one down. Dalton Black at the plate. And actually, it looks like we may have had a pinch batter. As the pitch now, in for a strike. No, that's Mitchell Willis at the plate. And Mitchell Willis at the plate, and Whiteoak has loaded the bases. And now with one down, that'll bring John Black to the plate. Score 5-3, bases loaded, one away. Let's see what Butler can do. As it's a fly ball to deep left field. It'll be it. It drops for a fair ball. Nope, they're going to say that's a foul ball. Excuse me. I thought at first they called that a fair ball. They did not. Instead, they called that a foul ball. And it just turns out to be a long strike. No balls and a strike. And Black will come back to the plate. And a little foul off the side. And he goes out and umpire goes out and hands the ball back out to the pitcher. Gathers the ball up from the side. On deck would be Brian Hertenstein, the seventh batter in the lineup. Bases loaded, one down, and a two-run ball game. And it's a ground ball to the second baseman. Roberts will have to go to second for one, and they'll get the second base runner, but in the meantime, Smith scores. It's now a one-run game. Crocker moves over to third. Willis is forced at second. And safe at first to the fielder's choice is John Black. And that ball was deep in the hole. Roberts had to go back and get it. And first pitch to Hertenstein is strike one. No balls and one strike. 1 run is in, and a 1-run ball game. 5-4 the score. Whiteoak has scored 5 runs on 6 hits. Huntington has scored 4 runs on 6 hits. And curveball, strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Seth Throckmorton, the shortstop, on deck for the Huntington Huntsman. And the pitch, nice stop by Price. It was outside on the ground, and Price backhanded it. Again, runners on the corners. Crocker's on third. Black is on first. And a pitch outside to even the count of 2-2. No score in that Fairfield softball game. Second inning. Fairfield playing Portsmouth West at Piketon High School. And once again the pitch. It's a fly ball in foul territory. Might be playable. It is not. It will just drop for a foul ball. Donahue and Griffith both gave a run to it. Donahue had a shot, but just out of his reach. 2-2 the count. Second game of a doubleheader here on Good Guys Radio TV. And again, if you've not enjoyed our broadcast on TV, if you're just joining us, you're listening on C103, we appreciate you very much. C103 Radio, and of course you can listen on our app, and the count now full at 3-2. But if you've not experienced it yet, we're also have a TV broadcast of this game. You can watch it on your phone, on a tablet, on your computer, on a smart TV, and it's the ground ball foul. Again, the count remains 3-2. And you can join this TV broadcast live, or of course later you can go to GoodGuysRadioTV.com and check out the archive section, and you can watch this game archived as well. The pitch high, and he walks the bases loaded. So on that one, Black will move to second. Of course, Crocker remains at third. Throckmorton will come to the plate with the bases loaded. Throckmorton is 1 for 1 with a single to left field. He was stranded. He walked and was stranded in the fourth. And Butler, the pitch, high and in, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. On deck is the center fielder, Alan Smith. In a 1-run ball game, we are in the top of the 5th inning. Big curve ball. Ball 2. Adams County Regional Medical Center Coaches Comment Show and our Wendy's Old Fashioned Hamburger player of the game. That's Wendy's Old Fashioned Hamburger is again down on the outside. Price with a good stop. And the count now goes 3-0, and Butler has to reach back and get something as he's about to walk in the tying run. Seth Throckmorton, a sophomore. And called strike 1. 3-1. He was taking all the way. No way Throckmorton was swinging on that. Second pitch, strike 2, and the count goes full at 3-2. 2 pitches right the same spot, upper end of the strike zone, right in the center of the plate. I said earlier, one of the most interesting counts in baseball. And the ball gets away from the catcher, but it doesn't matter because he walked in the tying run. So now we have a tie ball game. And that'll bring Alan Smith, the center fielder, to the plate. When the bases continue, they remain loaded. John Black at third now, Hertenstein at second, Throckmorton at first, and we are going to have a pitching change. We'll be right back after this on Good Guys Radio TV.
Do you have a roofing or siding project? At Higgins, they manufacture steel roofing and siding every business day. With 17 colors in stock and 70,000 pieces of trim, they are prepared to ship your project immediately. Remember Higgins for your 40-year warranted, Energy Star compliant, American-made steel roofing and siding. Located 7 miles west of Hillsboro on US Route 50 and on AC Avenue, just off 35 in Jackson. Call 800-782-4239 or visit them on the web at higginsroofing.com.
Getting fit? That's easy. Oh, I got this. Oh, this is ridiculous. My Casasa checking was easier than this.
With a Casasa checking account, you get rewards. For having a checking account, it's that easy.
I think I pulled a hammy.
Snappy Tomato Pizza. What makes the food from Snappy Tomato so good? 2 words, fresh ingredients. Fresh dough, cheese, tomato sauce, plus high-grade meats, produce, and seasonings come together to prepare Snappy's full menu, fresh every day. Pizza, pasta, salad, hoagies, each handcrafted by dedicated cooks who understand quality ingredients are the star. Visit SnappyTomato.com for the location near you. Lunch, dinner, or late night, Snappy has the ingredients to remind you, fresh tastes best.
Snappy Tomato Pizza.
It's new. It's exciting. It's TV for our local area. GoodGuysRadioTV.com. That's GoodGuysRadioTV.com. Live TV coverage of high school sports. Live TV coverage of local fairs and festivals. Live TV for our local area and on-demand video when you want it. GoodGuysRadioTV.com. That's GoodGuysRadioTV.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we have had a pitching change. As Butler comes out, having pitched 4 2/3 innings. The runners out there on the bag are still his responsibility, Butler's responsibility. We have runners, the bases loaded with 2 down in a tie ball game. In to pitch is Landon Barnett. Barnett has pitched 34 2/3 innings, 16 runs, 10 of those earns, 28 hits. He's walked only 16. He struck out 41 in 34 2/3 innings with a 2.02 ERA. As it's a ground ball outside first baseline, foul. As I'm not positive, but I think Connor Butler went to left. Yes, we'll try to set that. Landon Barnett's on the mound. Nate Price is catching. David Donahue is at first. Eli Roberts is second baseman. Xander Rhodes is at third. And the count now, 1 ball and 1 strike on Alan Smith. And the pitch misses. 2-1 now the count. Again, the bases are loaded. Huntington Ross trailed at one point 5-0, and that pitch a foul tip. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Barnett began the game at shortstop. And swing and a miss, and he gets them out of the inning. But not before they score the tying run. We're a tie ball game. We move to the bottom of the fifth. Whiteoak bats. Score tied 5-all. Back after this on the Shack Sports Radio Network.
Our business is helping you grow. We're Baxler Tractor. We take care of you like family.
For incredible sales and service, Baxler Tractor is the name to know, and for the ultimate tractor, Kubota is the name to trust. Kubota's compact tractors and zero-turn mowers have been engineered from the ground up to deliver top quality.
Our business is helping you grow. Baxler Tractor. Barry Chevrolet Buick, your best deal dealer.
Hi, I'm Sean McFarland. The McFarland family has been in the car business for over 70 years. That's 4 generations of our family serving yours. And we're honored that you continue to put your trust in us. Barry Chevrolet Buick, big enough to serve you and small enough to know you.
Barry Chevrolet Buick, your best deal dealer.
The easiest way to give your home or business a new look is with new flooring from the Carpet Outlet. Locally owned and operated since 1979, the Carpet Outlet stocks thousands of colors and styles from all the major manufacturers of carpet, hardwood, tile, luxury vinyl tile, and laminate flooring. For top quality flooring at prices that'll floor you, visit the Carpet Outlet on Tri-County Road, just a few miles west of Winchester, Ohio. Or check them out on Facebook by searching Winchester Carpet Outlet.
Abby's Place is people's newest restaurant with delicious home-style cooking. Saturday, June 4th, Abby's Place is the place to be. Stop in and try their grand opening menu featuring smoked brisket, frog legs, and grilled chicken. Good. That's Saturday, June 4th from 4 to 8. Come by to check out the restaurant's new style and satisfy your hunger. Abby's Place. Come as a guest, leave as a friend. Abby's Place, formerly known as White Star, is located in downtown Peebles.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Just in time to start things off with a leadoff base hit by Ian Griffith. Ian steps up, places the first baseball to center field for a single, and he's the go-ahead run at first base as we move now to the bottom of the fifth inning. David Donahue, the first baseman, at the plate now. He's 1 for 1 with a walk. Walk scored a run in the second, had a double left field, was stranded in the third. As the pitch, and high, ball 1. Whiteoak has scored their 5 runs on 7 hits, 3 walks. They've stranded 4. There's 1 error. On the other hand, Huntington Ross has scored their 5 runs on 7 walks, 6 hits. They've stranded 7. And, of course, a tie ball game, and that pitch curveball called strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Connor Butler on deck. This is anybody's ball game now, as both starting pitchers are off the clock now. Defensively, Dalton Black started the game. Now it's Braylon Leach on the mound. It's Braylon Leach on the mound. DJ Crocker is the catcher. Dalton Black at first. Alan Smith, the second baseman. Mitchell Willis is at third, and a little pop fly, shallow center field. The center fielder will come over. That's Caleb Smith. He'll make the play, 1 down.
Number 5, Connor Butler.
That'll bring Connor Butler to the plate. Now Connor is 0 for 1. He struck out in the second, had a sacrifice bunt in the third. But back to that defense, Dalton Black is now in first, Alan Smith at second, Mitchell Willis at third, Seth Throckmorton is shortstop. In the outfield, it's John Black in left, Caleb Smith in center, and Brian Hertenstein in right. As again the pitch, and that's called strike 1. And Last check we had is still no score through 2 in that Fairfield ball game. We should be a little further along than that, I believe. We'll wait for that update. We appreciate Athletic Director Tony Williams keeping us updated on that. No balls, 2 strikes now. And it's a fly ball to right field. Hertenstein is there. He'll make the play. 2 down. And that brings Xander Rhodes to the plate. Xander, the third baseman, only a freshman. He's 1 for 2 with a single to left field for an RBI and scored a run in that second. All of Whiteoak's runs came in the second. They had 1 walk, 5 hits. Stranded 1 as they scored 5 runs. As that's an infield fly ball. First baseman is under it. 4 up, 3 down. Whiteoak strands 1. We move to the top of the 6th, the tie ball game. We're back after this on Good Guys Radio TV.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
If something happens to you, will your family be taken care of? It's a scary thought, but preparing for the unexpected can give you peace of mind. With a life insurance policy from Encova Insurance, you can secure your family's financial future. Contact Link Insurance Service today to find out how simple it is to keep your family protected, no matter what happens. Visit linkinsuranceservice.com or call Shirley Link at 695-0611. Do you have a roofing or siding project? At Higgins, they manufacture steel roofing and siding every business day. With 17 colors in stock and 70,000 pieces of trim, they are prepared to ship your project immediately. Remember Higgins for your 40-year warranted, Energy Star compliant, American-made steel roofing and siding. Located 7 miles west of Hillsboro on US Route 50 and on AC Avenue, just off 35 in Jackson. Call 800-782-4239 or visit them on the web at higginsroofing.com.
Getting fit? That's easy. Oh, I got this. Oh, this is ridiculous. My Casasa checking was easier than this.
With a Casasa checking account, you get rewards. For having a checking account, it's that easy.
I think I pulled a hammy.
2, 1. Welcome back again, ladies and gentlemen, as it'll be Braylon Leach, Caleb Smith, and DJ Crocker in that order. Landon Barnett on the mound in relief of Connor Butler. First pitch is in, ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. And again, it's time for that Higgins Steel Roofing and Custom Siding scoreboard update. Higgins Steel Roofing and Custom Siding in Hillsboro and Jackson. That pitch in the dirt. Ball 2. And the score is tied 5-all here in the top of the 6th inning. We will play 7 in high school baseball. And now the wind and the pitch and fastball, strike 1. John Woods Insurance sponsors our home runs. And it's a ground ball past the diving third baseman into left field for a base hit. That'll put the go-ahead run at first. That'll bring Caleb Smith to the plate. Caleb's 1 for 3. Had a single to center field, scored a run in that 5th inning. Huntington scored 3 runs in the 4th, 2 in the 5th. As Butler was able to hold them scoreless in the first 3 innings. And Barnett, and they show bunt. They'll drop it in front of the plate, and it goes foul. No balls and 1 strike. Umpires tonight, Jared Barrero behind the plate, Rick Barrera at first base, and Kenny Branch, the third base umpire. As again, Barnett with the baseball and the pitch, and again he shows bunt, but takes strike 2. On deck is DJ Crocker, the catcher. When we move to the 6th inning for Whiteoak, the bottom of the 6th, and swing and a miss. And that's a second strikeout victim of the ball game now for Barnett. First out of the inning. When we move to the bottom of the 6th, it'll be the leadoff batter. Be the top of the order for Whiteoak. DJ Crocker, the catcher, now stands in. He's 1 for 3. And twice, he hit a fly ball to right field for the third out in the first inning. Hit a ground ball to the third baseman for the third out in the third inning. Then a single to center field and scoring a run in the 5th. And the pitch, foul. And now Barnett ahead in the count 0-2. Dalton Black, the pitcher, the starting pitcher. He's now the first baseman. On deck. No balls, 2 strikes. The count on Crocker. Leach, the runner on first base. And the pitch down, ball 1. Veterans Memorial Stadium, we always call it Paint Stadium. A lot of other people do. It's on the Veterans, as they got the runner caught off of first base. They've got him in a pickle. They're running back, and they throw the ball over the first baseman's head, and the runner will be safe at second. Not a good look for Whiteoak. Credit him with a stolen base. And again, remember, timing is everything when stealing a base. And time is right to list your property with the Dickey Group Realty. But we're on the grounds of the Veterans Hospital in Chillicothe. It's a gorgeous place. Get your attention when you pull in because they're still checking for COVID masks and the like as you enter the grounds here. And it's a ground ball to the first base, past the first baseman into right field for a base hit. The go-ahead run will round third and score. And DJ Crocker hits a go-ahead single to right field. Scoring is Braylon Leach. And now Huntington takes a 6-5 lead over Whiteoak with 1 down and Crocker at first for Dalton Black to stand in. Dalton has walked and was caught coming home in the 2nd, then walked and scored a run in the 4th. On deck is Mitchell Willis, the third baseman for Huntington Ross. And the key to that was not that base hit. The key to that was that missed opportunity on catching the runner off the base at first. And you can hear the Huntington crowd. They're down in front of us yelling. Coach Chris Vita out having a question for the umpire. Not sure what that's about. But he goes back to the dugout now. And the pitch. In for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. One more game yet to go here at Paint Stadium. But foul ball down the right field line. If you're unfamiliar, again, I was going to give you an idea. We're on the northeast side of Chillicothe. Over by, best way to describe it, over by the prisons. State Penitentiary just down the road here. As a pitch again, high and in. 2 balls and 1 strike. Winner of this game comes back to play Monday night at 4 p.m. And the pitch, and it's a ground ball to the second baseman, Roberts. He'll play it to first for the out. And that'll get the second out, but that moves the runner over to second. And with 2 down, that'll bring Willis to the plate now. Willis, a right-handed batter, facing off against right-handed pitching Barnett. Barnett again steps onto the mound. And the pitch misses outside for a ball. Willis is 1 for 1 with a couple of walks. He walked in the second, was stranded, hit a single to right field, scored a run in the fourth, walked and was forced in the fifth. And the pitch in for a strike. 1-1. And again, still waiting for that update for a score from Fairfield's softball game. As the pitch, called strike 3. Okay, excuse me, called strike 2. Well, I'll tell you what, Huntington fans are really challenging everything, be it Whiteoak's coach to the umpires. Of course, their fans, big fan base here because they're literally, this is in their back door. They're just, 7-8 miles down the road here. Whiteoak, of course, had to drive a ways. 2 down, the go-ahead run is in. Runner on second base. And again, the pitch, and it misses just outside to take the count full at 3-2. And the pitch, and it's fouled. And that was the pitch that Barnett wanted. That was a good-looking pitch. As Willis was able to fight it off. And the batter will go over and talk to Coach Ed Yates for Huntington. Barnett steps off the mound. And of course, again, Huntington Ross very methodical in everything they do. They take lots and lots and lots of time. And called strike 3. And that's the inning, but not before Huntington Ross takes the lead. They lead 6-5. We're back after this on Good Guys Radio TV.
Snappy Tomato Pizza. What makes the food from Snappy Tomato so good? 2 words, fresh ingredients. Fresh dough, cheese, tomato sauce, plus high-grade meats, produce, and seasonings come together to prepare Snappy's full menu, fresh every day. Pizza, pasta, salad, hoagies, each handcrafted by dedicated cooks who understand quality ingredients are the star. Visit SnappyTomato.com for the location near you. Lunch, dinner, or late night, Snappy has the ingredients to remind you fresh tastes best.
Snappy Tomato Pizza.
It's new. It's exciting. It's TV for our local area. GoodGuysRadioTV.com. That's GoodGuysRadioTV.com. Live TV coverage of high school sports. Live TV coverage of local fairs and festivals. Live TV for our local area and on-demand video when you want it. GoodGuysRadioTV.com. That's GoodGuysRadioTV.com.
Our business is helping you grow.
Incredible sales and service. Baxla Tractor is the name to know, and for the ultimate tractor, Kubota is the name to trust. Kubota's compact tractors and zero-turn mowers have been engineered from the ground up to deliver top quality.
Our business is helping you grow. Baxla Tractor. Barry Chevrolet Buick, your best deal dealer.
Hi, I'm Sean McFarland. The McFarland family has been in the car business for over 70 years. That's 4 generations of our family serving yours. And we're honored that you continue to put your trust in us. Barry Chevrolet Buick, big enough to serve you and small enough to know you.
Barry Chevrolet Buick, your best deal dealer.
And Ross again. Braylon Leach is now on the mound. DJ Crocker is behind the plate. Dalton Black is at first. Alan Smith at second. Mitchell Willis is at third. Seth Throckmorton is at shortstop. John Black in left. Caleb Smith in center, and Brian Hertenstein in right. Whiteoak will send the top of their order to the plate, and first pitch is in for ball 1. It'll be Rhodes, Lucan Rhodes, Landon Barnett, and Garson Emery in that order. Whiteoak trailing 6-5. Whiteoak got all 5 of their hits in the second inning on a walk, 5 hits. And count now goes 2 balls and no strikes. The other hand, and that coming in the second inning, Huntington, on the other hand, got 3 in the 4th, 2 in the 5th, and 1 in the 6th. They were held scoreless in the first 3 innings. And again, now the count goes 3-0. And again, if you're not familiar with high school baseball, we only play 7 innings, so there's not as much time left here if you're a Whiteoak fan. And the batter will step out. Rhodes, a left-handed batter. Leadoff batter in the lineup, and the pitch high, and he walked him. The tying run now on first for Whiteoak as Landon Barnett comes to the plate. Landon has reached all 3 times he's been up. He reached on an error in the first and was stranded. Reached on a fielder's choice and scored in the second. And then hit a single to left field and was stranded in the 4th. Rhodes on first, representing the tying run. They throw over to first. And Huntington Ross does a lot of that. Again, the Higgins Steel Roofing Custom Siding scoreboard update. The score 6-5, Huntington, the Huntsman. And the pitch way outside. They throw down to first. That was a pitch out. But back safe was Rhodes. And, you know, even if you don't get the runner, you keep him tied to the bag, he's not as likely to get a jump on a hit ball. Of course, you're taking a chance you'll throw it away or whatever. And finally the pitch comes in. It's foul back for strike 1. In that Fairfield softball game, thank you, Tony Williams. In the bottom of the 4th, it's still 0-0 at Piketon High School. Go Lady Lions. Again, this time they throw it over to first and throw it away, and that's the chance you take. As now in scoring position, Lucan Rhodes will be at second with nobody down. And as I said, that's the chance you take when you do that. As finally Barnett, as finally a pitch, and it's a curveball for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike, or 2 balls, and 1 strike. Carson Emery on deck for the Whiteoak Wildcats. Tying run at second, go-ahead run at the plate. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning, and way high Ball 3. Neither of the starting pitchers are still in the ball game. Huntington's starting pitcher lasted 4 complete innings, and Whiteoak's lasted 5. I should say 4 2/3. 3-1 the count on a foul back behind the overhead. And the wind the pitch again. And this one's popped up in the infield. The catcher, Crocker, is under it. 1 down. Carson Emery, the center fielder, comes to the plate. He's 1 for 3. Had a single to right field and an RBI and scored in the second. And again, I'm Don Bowles. Ben Rothwell, our audio producer, and our producer, director on our TV side of things, Mr. Brandon Rigdon. And the pitch gets away from the catcher, and the runner will advance. So now you have the tying run 90 feet away. 1 ball and no strikes on Barnett. Anything on the right side of the outfield will score a run and tie the game. Barnett, a right-handed batter. And that pitch in for a ball. And again, you hear the audience complaining a bit. In that Fairfield game, by the way, it's Fairfield Lady Lions playing Portsmouth West. Manchester, sorry to say. And pitch down 3-1, or 3-0, I should say. Manchester Lady Greyhounds lose this morning to Notre Dame. That's Portsmouth Notre Dame. Lady Greyhounds had a nice season. Congratulations, ladies. Sorry you had to bow out. They lost 7-0. And that one down, and he walked him. Now you have the go-ahead run at first, the tying run at third for Nate Price, the catcher, to come to the plate. Now Nate is 1 for 3. Reached on a fielder's choice in the first, doubled to center field with an RBI, and was stranded in the second. We're going to have a conversation on the mound again. We're back after this on the Shack Sports Radio TV network.
The easiest way to give your home or business a new look is with new flooring from the Carpet Outlet. Locally owned and operated since 1979, the Carpet Outlet stocks thousands of colors and styles from all the major manufacturers of carpet, hardwood, tile, luxury vinyl tile, and laminate flooring. For top quality flooring at prices that'll floor you, visit the Carpet Outlet on Tri-County Road, just a few miles west of Winchester, Ohio. Or check them out on Facebook by searching Winchester Carpet Outlet.
Abby's Place is people's newest restaurant with delicious home-style cooking. Saturday, June 4th, Abby's Place is the place to be. Stop in and try their grand opening menu featuring smoked brisket, frog legs, and grilled chicken. Good. That's Saturday, June 4th from 4 to 8. Come by to check out the restaurant's new style and satisfy your hunger. Abby's Place. Come as a guest, leave as a friend. Abby's Place, formerly known as White Star, is located in downtown Peoples.
We come back, ladies and gentlemen. 1 down, 1 out. Tying run on third. Go ahead run on first. Nate Price at the plate. Braylon Leach, in relief of Dalton Black, has walked 2 here. And the pitch down for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. On deck, the second baseman, Eli Roberts, for the Whiteoak Wildcats. Wildcats have been up here often. They are a very good soft baseball program. Coach Chris Veit has been the coach over there, I think, 83 years or something. No, not really. This is 30th year, though. Coach Chris Veit is what you call a baseball guy. He is he's really invested in the game and his players. And that pitch, finally a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike now with 1 down to Nate Price. And again, anything in the right side of the outfield will score the tying run. And the runner will go now, and they throw back to second, and they're going to throw home, and the runner is safe. And it's a tie game, and the Huntington fans are not happy. And I have to admit, I'm not sure what just happened there. But we have a tie game. And the Huntington fans really unhappy as they made the play on Emery at second. On the play, Rhodes came home, and he was called safe. And the pitch out. 2 balls and a strike now. Now you have the go-ahead run at second with 1 out. And I will admit to you, I thought they were going to get Rhodes at home. They did not. And that's a fly ball in the infield. The second baseman, Smith, is under it. And he drops the baseball. And everybody is safe. So that'll be an E4.
The second baseman, number 8, Eli Roberts.
And with runners on first and second, that'll bring Eli Roberts, the second baseman, to the plate. He is 0 for 3 in the ball game. Eli overdue. Roberts a .311 batting average with a .449 on base percentage. He's got 25 RBIs in 74 at-bats. And fouls the first pitch for strike 1. Again, the score tied at 6-all. The winner of this ball game comes back to play here on Monday night at 4 p.m. to play either South Webster or Sims Valley. As Leach is now taking lots of time. As finally the pitch, and it misses high and in, even the count at 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. Ian Griffith, the right fielder, on deck for Whiteoak. What a gorgeous day for baseball. It's a line, a 1-hopper to the shortstop. He'll make the play to second. They will get the play at first. That's the 3rd out, 2nd and 3rd out of the inning. We move to the bottom of the 6th, or top of the 7th, excuse me. We're tied. We're back after this on Good Guys Radio TV.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
If something happens to you, will your family be taken care of? It's a scary thought, but preparing for the unexpected can give you peace of mind. With a life insurance policy from Encova Insurance, you can secure your family's financial future. Contact Link Insurance Service today to find out how simple it is to keep your family protected, no matter what happens. Visit linkinsuranceservice.com or call Shirley Link at 695-0611.
Do you have a roofing or siding project? At Higgins, they manufacture steel roofing and siding every business day. With 17 colors in stock and 70,000 pieces of trim, they are prepared to ship your project immediately. Remember Higgins for your 40-year warranted, Energy Star compliant, American-made steel roofing and siding. Located 7 miles west of Hillsboro on US Route 50 and on AC Avenue, just off 35 in Jackson. Call 800-782-4239 or visit them on the web at higginsroofing.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The ball game is tied 6-6. We move to the top of the 7th inning as Huntington Ross will send their number 6, 7, and 8 batters to the plate to face off against Landon Barnett on the mound in relief. It'll be John Black, Brian Hertenstein, and Seth Throckmorton in that order. And again, make sure you stay tuned. Adams County Regional Medical Center Coaches Comment Show, as well as our Wendy's Old Fashioned Hamburger Player of the Game. John Black will come to the plate. He is 1 for 3. Struck out in the first inning, had a triple to left field for 2 RBIs and scored a run the 4th. Then hit a ground ball to the second baseman for an RBI and was stranded. And that'll be a foul ball, I believe. And wow, that hurts. John Black took one on his arm or his wrist or his hand or something, and man, that hurts. That does not feel good. That'll be a foul ball. Tough way to get a strike now, I'll tell you. No balls and 1 strike. Seems to be okay. He's got the bat in his hand swinging it. Hopefully he's okay. Of course, you know, we're prejudiced to the point that we cover the Whiteoak Wildcats. We'd like to see them win the ball game, but we don't want to see anybody get hurt, whether it's a Huntington player or a Whiteoak player. And again, we are in the 6th inning. I should say the 7th inning, top of the 7th inning. We play 7 innings in regulation in high school baseball. He'll step back in now. The count, no balls and a strike. And that pitch down, ball 1. Brian Hertenstein, the right fielder, on deck for the Huntington Ross Huntsman, and that pitch misses down, ball 2. Fairfield defeated Ironton St. Joe this morning here, and that's called in for a strike, and evens the count at 2-2. 11-1 the score. They finished it in 5. Great win for the Fairfield Lions. They go on, and it's foul. They'll go on to play here Monday night, 7 p.m. for a district championship. They'll play either Lucasville Valley or Racine Southern, likely opponent Valley. And it's a ground ball past the diving pitcher. The shortstop make the play, and nice cover by Lucan Rhodes, 1 down. And a good stretch by David Donahue. He got it done. And that'll bring Hertenstein to the plate. He is 0 for 2 with a walk. He walked and was stranded in the 5th. Defensively, Whiteoak's Landon Barnett on the mound. Nate Price is catching. David Donahue at first. First pitch, strike 1. Eli Roberts at second. Xander Rhodes is now at third. Lucan Rhodes at short. Connor Butler is in left. Carson Emery in center. That pitch misses in for a ball. And Ian Griffith is in right. This is a district semifinal. That ball misses just out. 2-1. District semifinal baseball game. Now Fairfield, when we talk about the Fairfield Lady Lions and Manchester Lady Greyhounds, and that's a little line shot knocked down by the shortstop. That'll be an infield base hit. That could have easily gone to center field, but Rhodes knocked it down, and so that'll be a the go-ahead run, the winning go-ahead run at first for Seth Throckmorton to come to the plate. Now, Seth has walked twice, singled once. He singled in the second inning, was stranded, walked and was stranded in the fourth, and walked and forced in a run the fifth. And the pitch, called strike one. Landed Barnett, only a junior, only one senior again on this Whiteoak Ball Club starting, and that's Connor Butler. We want to thank Chad Jenkins managing the tournament here. Of course, Tony Williams, Southeast District board member here earlier. 1-1 now. 1 ball, 1 strike. Alan Smith, the center fielder, on deck. And Barnett misses outside. And now the count goes 2-2. Now check that. They're saying 1-2. I always go with the scoreboard. And Barnett again, and foul back. And the count stays 1-2. When Whiteoak comes back to the plate, they will send their number 6, 7, and 8 batters to the plate. And now the pitch, called strike 3. That'll bring Alan Smith to the plate. Smith is 1 for 3. Had a single to right field, was stranded in the third. Reached on a fielder's choice and was stranded in the fourth. Right-handed batting senior plays center field on the ball club. And fouled off the right side, strike 1. Barnett on the mound. Go ahead, run it first. And looked like it might have been a curved ball, strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. On deck would be the leadoff batter, Braylon Leach, for the Huntington Ross Huntsman. Once again, I'm Don Bowles. Ben Rothwell is our audio producer, and special thanks to Brandon Rigdon for producing and directing our TV broadcast. And misses out, ball 1. Bluff to throw down to first, but I can tell you, they're working on the batters, who they're working on with 2 outs. And foul back, and the count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. Pretty good sized crowd here now. Pretty good's is for baseball, high school baseball, and most of the time it's because of the time of the day. At 5 p.m. it's tough for people to get there, but there's as many people here as you see at many high school basketball games, and that's a pretty nice statement for the baseball. And it's a foul ball outside again. But there's a nice seating area down the third baseline. There's got a lot of people sitting down there. And great concessions here. And I say, oh, yeah, it's junk food. Well, I don't care. You know, there's sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. The food here at Payne Stadium is very good. And called strike 3. They strand the go-ahead run. Whiteoak comes to the plate in a tie ball game, the bottom of the 7th, after this on Good Guys Radio TV.
Getting fit? That's easy. I got this. Oh, this is ridiculous. My Casasa checking was easier than this.
With a Casasa checking account, you get rewards. For having a checking account, it's that easy.
I think I pulled a hammy.
Snappy Tomato Pizza. What makes the food from Snappy Tomato so good? 2 words, fresh ingredients. Fresh dough, cheese, tomato sauce, plus high-grade meats, produce, and seasonings come together to prepare Snappy's full menu, fresh every day. Pizza, pasta, salad, hoagies, each handcrafted by dedicated cooks who understand quality ingredients are the star. Visit SnappyTomato.com for the location near you. Lunch, dinner, or late night, Snappy has the ingredients to remind you fresh tastes best.
Snappy Tomato Pizza.
It's new. It's exciting. It's TV for our local area. GoodGuysRadioTV.com. That's GoodGuysRadioTV.com. Live TV coverage of high school sports. Live TV coverage of local fairs and festivals. Live TV for our local area and on-demand video when you want it. GoodGuysRadioTV.com. That's GoodGuysRadioTV.com.
Our business is helping you grow. We're Baxler Tractor. We take care of you like family.
For incredible sales and service, Baxla Tractor is the name to know, and for the ultimate tractor, Kubota is the name to trust. Kubota's compact tractors and zero-turn mowers have been engineered from the ground up to deliver top quality.
Our business is helping you grow. Baxler Tractor.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The Whiteoak Wildcats will send Ian Griffith, David Donahue, and Connor Butler to the plate in that order in a tie ball game. We're in the bottom of the 7th, and remember, in high school baseball, it's a 7-inning game. Griffith will come to the plate. He is 2 for 3 in the ball game. He's got a couple of base hits. He scored a run, was stranded once. And the wind and the pitch, and called strike 1. Brandon Leach on the mound in relief of Dalton Black. DJ Crocker behind the plate. Dalton Black at first, Alan Smith at second, Mitchell Willis at third, Seth Throckmorton at the shortstop position. And it's a foul ball. And now Leach ahead in the count, 0-2. In the outfield, Jordan Black in left, Caleb Smith in center, and Brian Hertenstein in right. Griffith, a right-handed batter, stands in, and the pitch high and in. Might have been a curveball, 1-2. Griffith, the right fielder, scored the first run in the ball game, and that's a little fly ball to right field. Hertenstein is there, and he makes the play, 1 down. That'll bring David Donahue to the plate. Now, David is 1 for 2 with a walk. He walked, scored a run in the second, had a double to left field, and was stranded in the third. And again, if Whiteoak scores here, they win the ball game. If not, we go to extra innings. And swing and a miss. He tried to hold back on that. That pitch was down. Called strike 1. Connor Butler on deck. And that's foul back. Connor Butler will graduate tonight. The rate this game is going, I'm not sure if he will or not, because game is already 2.5 hours old. 2:35 to be exact. And that's a fly ball to center field. Caleb Smith is there. He'll make the play. 2 down. That'll bring Connor Butler to the plate. Connor is 0 for 2 with a sacrifice bunt. Whiteoak trying to get something started here with 2 outs. When Huntington comes to the plate in the 8th inning, should we get there, they'll flip the order and come back to the top of the batting order. Pitch high, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. As again now the pitch and foul, first baseline. Strike 1. Racine Southern and Valley already here, the teams are, for the next game. And the pitch misses up. And again, the Huntington fans, very helpful as umpires go. And you know what? As the pitch now, and that one's high as well. 3-1 now. Stranger things have happened, folks, with 2 outs. And now the pitch again. It's a ground ball to the second baseman. He bobbles it, but recovers quickly, throws to first, 3 down. We move to the top of the 8th. Tie ball game. We're back after this on Good Guys Radio TV.
Barry Chevrolet Buick, your best deal dealer.
Hi, I'm Sean McFarland. The McFarland family has been in the car business for over 70 years. That's 4 generations of our family serving yours. And we're honored that you continue to put your trust in us. Barry Chevrolet Buick, big enough to serve you and small enough to know you.
Barry Chevrolet Buick, your best deal dealer.
The easiest way to give your home or business a new look is with new flooring from the Carpet Outlet. Locally owned and operated since 1979, the Carpet Outlet stocks thousands of colors and styles from all the major manufacturers of carpet, hardwood, tile, luxury vinyl tile, and laminate flooring. For top quality flooring at prices that'll floor you, visit the Carpet Outlet on Tri-County Road, just a few miles west of Winchester, Ohio. Or check them out on Facebook by searching Winchester Carpet Outlet.
Abby's Place is people's newest restaurant with delicious home-style cooking. Saturday, June 4th, Abby's Place is the place to be. Stop in and try their grand opening menu featuring smoked brisket, frog legs, and grilled chicken. Good. That's Saturday, June 4th from 4 to 8. Come by to check out the restaurant's new style and satisfy your hunger. Abby's Place. Come as a guest, leave as a friend. Abby's Place, formerly known as White Star, is located in downtown Peoples.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
Line shot in the right field for a base hit. And that'll put the go-ahead run at first base for Caleb Smith to come to the plate. He's 1 for 4, had a single to center field, scored a run the 5th. Again, the winner of this ball game plays here Monday for a district final. That's what I started to mention a little bit earlier. The Fairfield game we were talking about in softball, as he shows bunt instead of strike 1. That is a district final. The winner of that game goes on to play in the region. And traditionally for Division III, that would be at Lancaster High School. As again the pitch, and he bunts it, moves the runner over to second. Nice little bunt, sacrifice bunt, 1 down. That'll bring DJ Crocker, the catcher, to the plate. Now DJ's 2 for 4, bigger than that. First time up, he had a fly ball. Second time, a ground ball for outs. But in his 3rd and 4th time at bat, he's had 2 base hits. He had a single to center field, scored a run in the 5th. Had a single to right field for an RBI and stranded in the 6th. Landon Barnett on the mound. Looks at the runner and the pitch. It's called strike 1. Coach Ed Yates for Huntington seemingly is pretty aggressive. Wouldn't be surprised he doesn't send the runner. As as a throwback to first base. And the ball gets loose into the outfield, but no harm, no foul as I said gets loose to the outfield. Didn't even make it the outfield. He just bluffed a throw to second. Got my attention. I was looking down doing a stat, and I just watched everybody move. I didn't see where the ball was. That's what I get for looking down to write something down on my score sheet, isn't it? And that pitch in, 1 ball, 1 strike. There's 1 down. Go ahead, run it second. We're in the top of the 8th inning. And it's a ground ball to the shortstop. The play will go to first. And he gets it for the out. But now the go-ahead run is only 90 feet away. And again, the Huntington fans not happy as the runner is staying at first. And the umpire says, nope, he's out.
The first baseman, number 14, Dalton Black.
That'll bring Dalton Black to the plate. Dalton's 0 for 1 with a couple of walks. Dalton, the starting pitcher here today. As the pitch, strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. Landon Barnett takes his time, sets, and the pitch. High for a ball. 1-1. It has been a warm day, but gorgeous. It is threatening, not really threatening, it is clouding up here a little bit. And a line shot at the pitcher. Barnett in defense catches the ball. They'll strand the runner. Whiteoak comes to the plate. Tie ball game. We're back after this on Good Guys Radio TV.
If something happens to you, will your family be taken care of? It's a scary thought, but preparing for the unexpected can give you peace of mind. With a life insurance policy from Encova Insurance, you can secure your family's financial future. Contact Link Insurance Service today to find out how simple it is to keep your family protected, no matter what happens. Visit linkinsuranceservice.com or call Shirley Link at 695-0611. Do you have a roofing or siding project? At Higgins, they manufacture steel roofing and siding every business day. With 17 colors in stock and 70,000 pieces of trim, they are prepared to ship your project immediately. Remember Higgins for your 40-year warranted, Energy Star compliant, American-made steel roofing and siding. Located 7 miles west of Hillsboro on US Route 50 and on AC Avenue, just off 35 in Jackson. Call 800-782-4239 or visit them on the web at higginsroofing.com.
Getting fit? That's easy. Oh, I got this. Oh, this is ridiculous. My Casasa checking was easier than this.
With a Casasa checking account, you get rewards. For having a checking account, it's that easy.
I think I pulled a hammy.
Snappy Tomato Pizza. What makes the food from Snappy Tomato so good? 2 words, fresh ingredients. Fresh dough, cheese, tomato sauce, plus high-grade meats, produce, and seasonings come together to prepare Snappy's full menu, fresh every day. Pizza, pasta, salad, hoagies, each handcrafted by dedicated cooks who understand quality ingredients are the star. Visit snappytomato.com for the location near you. Lunch, dinner, or late night, Snappy has the ingredients to remind you fresh tastes best.
Snappy Tomato Pizza.
Lucan Rhodes and Landon Barnett to the plate in that order. And again, a district semifinal baseball game where they're playing for a move to the district championship, and the first pitch is ball 1. On the mound is Braylon Leach. And the pitch, and down, ball 2. Other season sponsors include Willie & Son Trucking, Snappy Tomato Pizza in West Union Seaman, Baxla Tractor Sales, First State Bank. Just some of the people making it possible for us to be here. Next pitch high, ball 3. Now Leach, in relief of Black, has walked 2. He's given up 1 hit. There's been 1 error. They've stranded 2, and he's given up 1 run. As again the pitch, and misses out. And he walks to go at the winning run. Puts the winning run on first base for the leadoff batter, Lucan Rhodes, to come to the plate. Lucan has walked 3 times, been stranded twice, had a single center field for 2 RBIs, and walked and scored a run as well. Landon a .247 batting average, but a .500 on base batter. He is the leadoff runner in the order. He's batted 73 times. He has 19 RBIs on the season, but he's only struck out 16 times. As I said, with a .500 on base percentage. No balls and a strike now, and he jumps on that one. The first baseman will play it, step on the bag to get 1. And the runner was off the bag. He rounded second, and again the Huntington fans wanted an out there, but he was back. He got underneath the tag on that one. I can see that one. So that moves the runner into scoring position. With 1 down, and that'll bring Landon Barnett to the plate. As Coach Ed Yates is out to ask for something, I don't know what that's about. Landon Barnett comes to the plate. He's 1 for 4 in the ball game. Reached on an error, reached on a fielder's choice. He scored once. Landon a .317 batting average. He's got 23 RBIs on the season. Only struck out 8 times. He's walked 15. 26 hits. 3 of those are doubles. 1 of those is a triple. As he comes to the plate here to face off against Braylon Leach, the winning run at second base. 1 down. Leach really taking his time. Barnett being patient at the plate. He's just standing there waiting. Now the pitch. Called strike 1. No balls and a strike. On deck is Carson Emery, the center fielder for the Whiteoak Wildcats. And the crowd continues to get a little bigger here as it's almost game time for that next game. As the pitch, called strike 2. Curveball. Top of the zone, right in the middle of the plate. No balls, 2 strikes. Leach again comes set. And again the pitch. And it's a fly ball to center field. The runner will not be able to tag. That'll be 2 down. That'll bring Carson Emery to the plate. Now Carson is 1 for 3 with a single to right field, an RBI and scoring run in the second. Walked and was stranded in the 6th. Carson a .382 batting average. It's 33 RBIs on the season. He has 29 hits. 12 of those are doubles. It would take a pretty good base hit to right field to score the run from second. First pitch is in, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. On deck, if we get there, Nate Price, the catcher for the Whiteoak Wildcats. Carson, the number 3 batter in the batting order. And again, the pitch. And he jumps all over it. It's a base hit into the corner, and that could be the ball game. The winning run rounds third. He's coming home. It's a walk-off double for Carson Emery as the Whiteoak Wildcats are moving on to the district championship here at Payne Stadium on Monday night. We'll take a break. We're back after this on Good Guys Radio TV.
Snappy Tomato Pizza. What makes the food from Snappy Tomato so good? 2 words, fresh ingredients. Fresh dough, cheese, tomato sauce, plus high-grade meats, produce, and seasonings come together to prepare Snappy's full menu, fresh every day. Pizza, pasta, salad, hoagies, each handcrafted by dedicated cooks who understand quality ingredients are the star. Visit snappytomato.com for the location near you. Lunch, dinner, or late night, Snappy has the ingredients to remind you fresh tastes best.
Snappy Tomato Pizza.
It's new. It's exciting. It's TV for our local area. GoodGuysRadioTV.com. That's GoodGuysRadioTV.com. Live TV coverage of high school sports. Live TV coverage of local fairs and festivals. Live TV for our local area and on-demand video when you want it. GoodGuysRadioTV.com. That's GoodGuysRadioTV.com.
Our business is helping you grow. We're Baxler Tractor. We take care of you like family.
For incredible sales and service, Baxler Tractor is the name to know, and for the ultimate tractor, Kubota is the name to trust. Kubota's compact tractors and zero-turn mowers have been engineered from the ground up to deliver top quality.
Our business is helping you grow. Baxler Tractor. Barry Chevrolet Buick, your best deal dealer.
Hi, I'm Sean McFarland. The McFarland family has been in the car business for over 70 years. That's 4 generations of our family serving yours. And we're honored that you continue to put your trust in us. Barry Chevrolet Buick, big enough to serve you and small enough to know you.
Barry Chevrolet Buick, your best deal dealer.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. What a fun ball game to broadcast. What a nice win for the Whiteoak Wildcats. They defeat a very good Huntington Ross baseball team. Final score, 7-6. It is Whiteoak winning it in 8 with a walk-off double by Carson Emery. We'll be back and tell you more details. We have their Adams County Regional Medical Center Coaches Comment Show. We'll talk to Coach Chris Veit and more. But first this, here on Good Guys Radio TV.
The easiest way to give your home or business a new look is with new flooring from the Carpet Outlet. Locally owned and operated since 1979, the Carpet Outlet stocks thousands of colors and styles from all the major manufacturers of carpet, hardwood, tile, luxury vinyl tile, and laminate flooring. For top quality flooring at prices that'll floor you, visit the Carpet Outlet on Tri-County Road, just a few miles west of Winchester, Ohio. Or check them out on Facebook by searching Winchester Carpet Outlet.
Abby's Place is people's newest restaurant with delicious home-style cooking. Saturday, June 4th, Abby's Place is the place to be. Stop in and try their grand opening menu featuring smoked brisket, frog legs, and grilled chicken. Good. That's Saturday, June 4th from 4 to 8. Come by to check out the restaurant's new style and satisfy your hunger. Abby's Place. Come as a guest, leave as a friend. Abby's Place, formerly known as White Star, is located in downtown Peoples.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
If something happens to you, will your family be taken care of? It's a scary thought, but preparing for the unexpected can give you peace of mind. With a life insurance policy from Encova Insurance, you can secure your family's financial future. Contact Link Insurance Service today to find out how simple it is to keep your family protected, no matter what happens. visit linkinsuranceservice.com or call Shirley Link at 695-0611. Do you have a roofing or siding project? At Higgins, they manufacture steel roofing and siding every business day. With 17 colors in stock and 70,000 pieces of trim, they are prepared to ship your project immediately. Remember Higgins for your 40-year warranted, Energy Star compliant, American-made steel roofing and siding. Located 7 miles west of Hillsboro on U.S. Route 50 and on AC Avenue, just off 35 in Jackson. Call 800-782-4239 or visit them on the web at higginsroofing.com.
Chris Veit, but even more so a relieved Chris Veit. Coach, you come out, get them down 5-0, and they crawled right back into it, didn't they?
Yeah, we did. But that's baseball, and the reason that we jumped out to the lead that we did was purely through our preparation for them. I told my wife last night, we were talking, she says, well, what do you think? And I said, well, I can tell you this. I never had a team more prepared for an opponent than these guys are for Huntington tomorrow. And that's all I can say. And that allowed us to go up 5, to go up early like we did. Really to tie it, excuse me, and really to tie it as well.
Why was that? What was different in the preparation this time?
We just knew, and you saw it, the way they slow things down, the way they pick so often, the way they do the fake to third, throw to first pick, the way they want to act like they're throwing to second pick. We worked on those reads, and especially first and third situations for 2 days. And what we do, score 3 runs?
Yes, and I said on the air, those are great concepts when executed. But if you're if you have any idea what's coming, you can take advantage of that, especially at this level. Absolutely. Let's face it, we're not talking about Major League Baseball, and kids make mistakes.
Absolutely.
And if you do, and it's only my opinion, but
no,
you do
right.
that pickoff move enough times, somebody's going to drop a baseball.
Yeah, I mean, you got to play aggressive. And our thing is, to win baseball, you have to throw and catch, especially in pressure situations. But at the same time, we try to make the other team throw and catch in pressure situations, and may the best team win.
Right.
Everybody wants to swing bats and take batting practice and hit and all that good, and that's good. I mean, Carson come through, and that's what won it for us there in the end. But there's a lot more to it, and if you can execute those small intricate things, excuse me, you can win games like this.
Well, and Ed Yates, coach for Huntington Rossi, he's been at multiple different programs, and this is just his baseball game. This is the way he coaches a team, and this is the way they play.
Absolutely, and we knew that. I mean, we're no strangers. They beat us in the district finals 2 years ago. We played them twice 2 years ago. We knew it was going to be long. We knew it was going to be almost like a boxing match more than a baseball game. We knew what they were going to do. They knew what we were going to do. It's just up to who executed better, and I'm so proud of our kids because they took those concepts that we worked on for the last 2 days, and it wasn't any fun. They weren't fun practices. They were skull sessions, and they allowed that to push them on to a district championship. It's just awesome to see kids do that.
Connor Butler came in, gave you 3 good innings. Not his sharpest stuff, but the senior got out and got what he had to do. It got a little out of hand in the 4th inning. And Landon Barnett came in and pitched some nice baseball. Landon
did what he needed to do, and Landon just had a nice all-around game. Besides coming in relief when he needed to, like he did, he swung the bat well today. He had productive outs. That last line drive he hit there to center field almost won the game. Had that diving catch at third base. He was phenomenal, and he just played where his feet were today. He played present. He didn't play in the past. He didn't play in the future. He played the pitch that was about to happen. And Connor was on 3 days rest. I mean, honestly, I had a good idea he probably wasn't going to go 7 innings a day because he was on 3 days rest. Quite honestly, I thought about maybe taking him out a little bit earlier just because I knew he was a little bit gassed, and Landon had plenty of rest and was ready to go. But we're in a point in the batting order where Landon was hitting that like second hitter that inning, and I'm like, well, let's see if we can't pull. Let's get a quick one. Well, when you know, 1 pitch, 1 out, and then the gates fly open and all right. You know what breaks loose. But we came back.
Right, and we talk so much about baseball, high school baseball especially. It is, I said to somebody the other day, in a basketball game, generally speaking, and folks, you correct me when you see me, but I don't mean this all the time, but generally speaking, the best team's going to win. But in baseball, it takes 1 inning, and just about anybody can win a ball game. Just 1 inning, and you score 4 or 5 runs, and it's a whole new ball game.
Absolutely. And that's something that we talk about a lot. We talk about trusting the processes and our game systems and the things that we score and grade kids on. And we play to stay out of the big inning, which to us is 3 runs or more, and we play to achieve the big inning offensively, which is 3 runs or more. And absolutely, that's the name of the game at any level is big innings.
That said, Carson Emery, oh my, what a timely hit he had. Runner on second. Now, if there's only 1 out, you move him over with you do something to right field or deep outfield, you move him over. Much easier play with 1 out, right? But with 2 out, it was going to take a very specific right field hit or bury it in the corner like he did to win the ballgame.
Absolutely. He put it in a great place for us. He's our 3-hole hitter. He has had a phenomenal year. Like I tell our kids, we talk all the time. I've said, there's 3 guys on this team that could be Shaq Player of the Year, and unfortunately 1 guy's going to get it. And to me, he's one of those 3. And he has been phenomenal. And he has had times where here lately he's pressed. Not been in a slump, but pressed a little bit. And he came through today in a big way. And I'm so proud of the kid. I mean, what a moment. And that's a double, maybe a triple for him. So it was pretty easy to score Xander from second base, thank goodness.
That'll make them go back and watch the Good Guys broadcast, won't it?
They watch it all the time, absolutely. They may be watching it on the way home. They were watching Fairfield on the way down here.
Well, good. Did they enjoy it?
They enjoyed it. They did.
Good stuff. All right.
For the Lions, yes, sir.
Let's talk about you coming back Monday night. You're going to come back against either Southwest Webster, Sims Valley. More likely, South Webster probably. True or not true?
I don't know. I'd say this is pretty much seeds don't matter. I mean, when you look at coaches and you look at teams, I mean, I'll be on this is a toss-up here, too. This is going to be a great game, I think. So, I don't know what to think. I know we played South Webster in a snowstorm earlier in the year, and they got us. We usually play Sims Valley and just didn't get the opportunity this year to get together. But both great coaches and great teams, great programs. So it's going to be interesting.
It's good to be in the district finals, isn't it?
It is good. It's funny. That's the point. It's just something that, in your mind as a program that you think about district championships, you know what I mean? And we're not thinking about a district championship. We're just happy to be in a position to be able to win one because that's important.
Right.
It's important for a community. It's important to kids. It really is.
Coach, congratulations. Great win. Fun win.
Thanks, Tom. It's
a little long, but fun win.
Yeah. I don't have any more gray hair is a good thing. So.
I don't have any more hair, so we're even. I'll be back and wrap things up right after this. As that concludes the Adams County Regional Medical Center Coaches Comment Show here on the Good Guys Radio TV.
Getting fit? That's easy. Oh, I got this. Oh, this is ridiculous. My Casasa checking was easier than this.
With a Casasa checking account, you get rewards. For having a checking account, it's that easy.
I think I pulled a hammy.
Snappy Tomato Pizza. What makes the food from Snappy Tomato so good? 2 words, fresh ingredients. Fresh dough, cheese, tomato sauce, plus high-grade meats, produce, and seasonings come together to prepare Snappy's full menu, fresh every day. Pizza, pasta, salad, hoagies, each handcrafted by dedicated cooks who understand quality ingredients are the star. Visit snappytomato.com for the location near you. Lunch, dinner, or late night, Snappy has the ingredients to remind you fresh tastes best.
Snappy Tomato Pizza.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome as we begin to wrap things up here from Paint Stadium. It'll be Huntington Ross. Let's take a look at their individual and team stats to start things off. Braylon Leach, their leadoff batter, was 2 for 5 with a stolen base. Had a single to left field, stole base, scored a run the 6th. Had a single to right field, was stranded in the 8th. Caleb Smith was 1 for 4 with a sacrifice. Had a single to center field, scored a run. Had a sacrifice bunt in the 8th inning. DJ Crocker was 2 for 5 with an RBI. Had a single to left field, scored a run the 5th. Had a single to right field for an RBI and stranded in the 6th. Dalton Black was 0 for 2 with 2 walks. As he walked in the 2nd, was stranded, walked in the 4th and scored. And it was Mitchell Willis 1 for 2 with 2 walks. He walked in the second, was stranded, had a single to right field, scored a run in the fourth, and walked and was forced in the fifth. John Black was 1 for 4 with 2 RBIs, had a triple to left field with 2 RBIs and scored a run in the fourth. Reached on a fielder's choice and credited with an RBI and stranded in the fifth. Brian Hertenstein was 1 for 3 with a walk. He walked and was stranded in the fifth, had an infield single and was stranded in the seventh. Seth Throckmorton was 1 for 2 with 2 walks. Had a single to left field, was stranded in the second, walked in the fourth and was stranded, stole a base, and then walked for an RBI, did not steal a base, walked and had an RBI and was stranded in the fifth. Alan Smith, he had a single right field and was stranded, reached on a fielder's choice in the fourth and was stranded, and stole a base. That was the stolen base I was looking at, and ended up being 1 for 4 in the ball game. Now, for the Whiteoak Wildcats, Lucan Rhodes was 1 for 3 with 3 walks. He walked in the first, was stranded, had a single to center field for 2 RBIs, was forced in the second, walked and was stranded in the fourth, walked and scored a run in the sixth. Landon Barnett, what a ball game he had, 1 for 5 in the ball game, but reached on an error and was stranded in the first. Had reached on a fielder's choice and scored in the second. Had a single to left field and was stranded in the fourth. Carson Emery was 2 for 3 with a walk and 2 RBIs. Had a single to right field, an RBI, and scored a run in the second. In the sixth inning, he walked and was stranded. And the eighth inning, what a base hit that was. Had a double to left field. Probably could have been a triple, but I scored as a double. He buried it in the left field corner for an RBI, the game winner, as he wins the ball game for Whiteoak. Nate Price was reached on a fielder's choice and was stranded in the first. Had a double to center field for an RBI, was stranded in the second, and then reached on an error and was stranded in the sixth. Eli Roberts was 0 for 4. As Ian Griffith was 2 for 4, had a single to center field and scored a run in the second, and had a single to center field and was stranded in the fifth. David Donahue was 1 for 3 with a walk. He walked and scored a run in the second, had a double to left field and was stranded in the third. Connor Butler was 0 for 3 with a sacrifice, had a sacrifice bunt in the third inning. And Xander Rhodes was 1 for 3 with an RBI, had a single to center field RBI and scored a run in the second, and walked and scored the winning run in the eighth. From the pitcher's mound, it was Dalton Black pitching 3 innings for Huntington Ross, as he struck out 1, walked 3, gave up 7 hits. There was 1 error. They stranded 4, and he gave up 5 runs. Braylon and Leach in relief was the losing pitcher. He walked 2, gave up 2 hits. There was 1 error. They stranded 2, and he gave up 2 runs. Overall, Whiteoak struck out 1 time. They had a total of 3 walks. They had 9 hits. There was 2 errors, They stranded 5, and they scored 7 runs. Now, for the pitching for Whiteoak, Connor Butler pitched 4 2/3 innings, as he pitched 4 2/3 innings, as he struck out 3. He walked 7, gave up 6 hits. They stranded 7. He gave up 5 runs. Landon Barnett, the winning pitcher, struck out 5, gave up 4 hits, stranded 2, and gave up 1 run. And overall, it was Huntington Ross was striking out 7 times, 7 walks, total of 10 hits, and it was Whiteoak, striking out 7 times, had 7 walks, had a total of 10 hits. They stranded 10, and they scored 7 runs. And the winning pitcher, Landon Barnett, and again, the losing pitcher, Braylon Leach. Whiteoak goes on to play 4 p.m. on Monday from here at Paint Stadium. We'll be here to bring you that ball game. It'll be either Sims Valley or South Webster. And it's now time to name our Wendy's Old Fashioned Hamburger Player of the Game. There's a lot of players made some great play here tonight, this afternoon for Whiteoak, but how can you forget the winning run in the 8th inning? I can't. Mr. Carson Emery, what a big hit that was. He couldn't have played it any better. Carson on the night, 2 for 3 with a walk. He hit a single, RBI, and scored a run the second. The walk was stranded the 6th. But in that 8th inning, with a runner on second base and 2 outs, hit a double to left field, buried it in the corner. As I said, I could have scored it as a triple. I know it was at least a double. And for an RBI, the game winner, as scoring ahead of him was Xander Rhodes. Xander, a freshman, what a thrill that was for him. Carson Emery, a junior. And, of course, now Connor Butler gets to go to graduation tonight with a smile on his face as his team won the ball game. They move on to play on Monday night in the district championship. Special thanks for Brandon Rigdon for producing and directing our ball game on Good Guys TV. And, of course, Ben Rothwell for engineering our ball game as well. I'm Don Bowles, and we want to remind you, by the way, I forgot to mention, in our first game today, it was Fairfield defeating Ironton St. John 11-1. They move on to play at 7 p.m. And then it was Manchester Lady Greyhounds losing 7-0 this morning. And yet to come is a score in from Fairfield girls ball game. And because at the end of the 8th, it was still 0-0 from Piketon. So go Fairfield Lady Lions. Again, special thanks for joining us. Final score here, 7-6 and 8. And it was Carson Emery, our Wendy's old-fashioned hamburger play of the game. I'm Don Bowles, wishing you a pleasant good afternoon here on Good Guys Radio TV.